minutes late.
Welcome back to a very special stream where we are right on time.
We're so on time. Mama, would you care to give a word to the microphone?
Silent kitty.
Why are we angry?
Meow, meow, meow.
Oh,
meow.
the captain must have stepped on my keyboard.
Meow, meow, meow.
What's up,
meow.
guys? Oh, wait, I can.
She's such a nice
Let me pull up the stream on my
kitty.
computer.
Dragonfly Away, Inferno Monkey, Sequoia, Dragon King Brandon, Fairly Fatale,
That is a great
Sky
thumbnail.
Pancake, Tally's Kooky Cat, hello, welcome, Xeroxo, No Gender
Punchy
Frogs.
says, "Oh, look who finally showed up! I had to restart my computer. It wasn't showing our microphone."
Hi, Punchy,
You wouldn't
Piano
have been
by
able to
Molly
hear
Bay, Rat
us.
Skooky, Lady
It would have been a
Jill,
blessing, honestly.
To My Ears, Bedazzled Lasagna Noodle, Big
We're
Rat
gonna
God,
stream
Stacy
up.
Child, welcome! Welcome! Your tummy hurts? You're being very brave, Ghostly Chronicles. Everyone put hearts in the chat for their
Everybody
their
put a
sad
very brave
stomach.
ghost in the chat.
Is there such thing as a brave ghost emoji?
Casper.
Well, there's Casper the friendly ghost, so
Well,
I imagine there's gotta
It
be...
takes bravery to be friendly. To put yourself out there.
I don't think I've ever seen any of the Caspers. Oh, Stacy Child, Maddie, you're sick. The Dragon King is dying.
Why is
No,
everyone
my
sick?
king!
Brandon, quick, get to Stacy Child. In a nice
Fairly
way.
Fatale says, "Guys, don't vote."
Oh, mama. Hey, baby, can you
No,
not...
she wants to stand right in our way. She's such a nice kitty. The poll is biased. You refuse to vote. Well, Inferno Monkey, that's your what's your prerogative. Someone get me Lucina right now. Stacy Child, close your eyes, cover your ears. Goosey, your first Wacky Wednesday.
I am so
Welcome.
sorry.
Congratulations.
I remembered that training videos existed today, and I kind of like. I'm not gonna lie, I love watching these old videos with you guys. It is so much fun. It is so silly. And unfortunately, I couldn't find any that were like because I've only seen training videos for one of the many jobs I've worked at. And that was for the bank, and I couldn't find any that were like, here's how to not be racist, and they're just like hilariously out of touch, and they don't understand how racism works, you know, where it's like anyways, so I couldn't find any of those. That being said, I did find one, and it's it's titled How to Deal with Old People, Part 1 of 3. Oh, thank you so
goodness.
much. Bunny Moon sent in 5 gifted memberships. Lassie, like the dog, Bree, Yarn Dragon, Repetitive Function, and Ella, aka Bad Ends Lands.
Bad ends.
Welcome!
Badlands.
Micah, did you see the fan art of
Yes.
someone drawing?
Oh,
Wait,
with the hair?
wait,
Yeah.
Oh, let
It's
me show
pretty-
you,
it's
Maddie.
pretty spot on.
Incredible.
Cause I know you've been in the fit check a bunch.
Here we go. Here we go.
Everybody's so
That is haunting. Your skin
Everybody's
is
so
just like a
creative.
female lead.
Like how
I
Towers-
love that one.
Oh,
This is so good.
it's beautiful.
It's-
I've genuinely been thinking about that all day.
Inferno Monkey, so we can learn how to deal with you guys, LOL.
Im-Micah.
Let's jump into it, gang.
So yeah, how to deal with old people.
For the older customer, you
can make a difference.
I don't wanna.
So dark. So light.
Turn it up a bit. I can't hear.
And this one?
Should probably turn it up for.
Oh
Turn it
yeah.
down.
What
Stop.
how does that sound to you guys? Is that too loud? Too quiet?
Too loud, too quiet. Oh, a lot of these are Publix videos. What is Publix?
It's a grocery store. We don't
It's
have
a
them here.
grocery store? Cause I found a video with a really scary little rat head guy.
Very quiet.
Very
So
quiet.
I'd turn desktop audio all the way up, and then
Yeah.
if people start yelling at us, turn it down.
How's that?
Micah's only 22.
Mike is not only 22.
I'm
She's also
just
kind.
22.
Sequoia says I actually have a certificate saying that I am certified to deal with old people. That's hilarious. Stacy Child, thank you so much for the super chat. Good news and bad news. Bad news, I died. Good news, I am reborn as the villainous baby dragon tyrant king. Someone had to do it.
Now, Con and Lucina's baby is ugly.
It is.
Why would you talk about Stacy Child's baby like that?
And Brandon's baby. So, wait. Is this like a public
Are we spying on these old people?
Yes.
They're singing a song where it's like, Publix.
Doors, is that a door in the background?
Where?
I literally don't even think so.
It's okay, Dor. It's really low resolution. It's
Man,
hard to tell.
those windows are so high up. Well, in fairness,
They're probably not real. They probably just hung curtains
definitely, because let's look at this crazy set for a minute. Look at, everything about it is just slightly wrong.
It's a kitchen for
Well,
Publix.
it's a kitchen, but we're assuming that's the one counter. Unless, there could be a counter on this side, but there's a lot of floor between us and the island. There's no refrigerator. There might be a stove.
I don't think so. I think that's a sink.
It's nuts how low resolution this is in comparison to the 50s videos we saw.
Yeah, those were all rather crisp.
Well, depending on what
yeah.
year this was, this could be on digital.
Yeah, just like a cheap digital camera. It's gonna end up being a lot worse than a cheap film camera.
I don't know.
Dinner was delicious.
What is she doing?
No, okay, it can't be a sink because there's sinkers in the island.
Dinner was
Gladys?
delicious.
You know something? After 40 years, you're still the best cook I know.
Why, thank you, dear.
And that roast was sure
The joke
tender
is
and
that she's
tasty.
the only
Where
cook
did you
who
get it?
knows.
Is that the one you got at Publix today?
Yes.
Publix.
Joe picked it out for me. Said it was the best one he had.
Who's Joe?
Joe?
The meat manager.
Oh.
Oh! Man,
you
I
want
gotta meet
guys
this Joe.
Oh my gosh, I'm doing what? Thank you so much. Hey guys, you put the compilation for Micah up on the channel. I'd love if you
Im-Micah.
guys watched
That's
a minute
horrifying.
on the live. Oh yeah, no,
I mean,
let's
I'd like
do it.
to.
Yeah, no, we definitely should. After this one,
After this one, do you want to do it, or do you want to do it as like a cool down?
yeah, let's do it at
What
the
if we
end.
did it as a warm up?
But we're already warming
What
up.
if
I
we-
need to learn more about meat managing Joe.
Wait, I have an idea. I don't know if this is gonna work.
Are you gonna
Set a timer for a random amount of time between 20 minutes and an hour and a half. Okay, no. Give me a second, because if this works, it'll be very
It did,
funny.
in fact, not
Set
work.
a timer for a random amount of time between 20 minutes and an hour and a half.
Is it going to?
Nope, it set 2 timers.
It's
Reset
like
all
one for
timers.
30 minutes or one for 20
If
minutes.
I could have done that, we could have just randomly
no,
done it.
I think we'll, after we watch the training videos, we'll cool down with the Michael.
that be like
Michael,
the
why
I
did
just
you
love
say
the
that?
idea of a timer going off and just going, fuck, get it, pull it open.
No, okay, we'll do that. We'll do that at the end. Someone send us a reminder so we
So
can
nice.
remember.
A lot of times he even gives me helpful cooking tips.
Yeah?
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
he's managing her meat.
Joe, the meat manager, giving her helpful cooking tips. Joe
Just
wants,
like in the
he
movie
wants her.
Ghost with the ghost giving the pottery lesson.
What are you talking about?
Isn't
A woman who's only ever seen ghosts.
I've never seen Ghost, but I know that Patrick Swayze is in it, and he's like sitting behind the girl with her pottery.
Disney Studios, what are we watching? We're watching a Publix training
A
video.
Publix training video
From-
titled "How to Deal with Old People,"
Should we
Part
change
1 of
the
3.
Because right now it says ready reading.
Yeah.
We can make it Publix,
Yeah.
elderly Publix, elder.
Yeah,
Publix.
Patrick Swayze. That's what I said. Did I say Patrick Swayze?
How to.
It's the guy who played Dally. No, not Dally. Daryl in The Outsiders. He was one of the hot ones. He was also.
Dora says, guys, do you like skeletons?
Yes.
He also says, do you like Andrew Jackson? I like most skeletons. I'm not sure that I like Andrew
Didn't
Jackson's
Andrew
skeleton.
Jackson start the Trail of Tears?
Maybe.
He did
I don't know.
something.
He's the hot one on the dollar bills, though, right?
He's on the $20 bill.
Yeah, he's the hot one.
No, that's Alexander Hamilton.
Okay, but you may be influenced by.
How to deal with old people. Love them, hate them, manage their meat. Well,
Alright.
everyone did seem friendly, but then that's probably because you know everybody that works there.
Not everybody.
Hey, you remember that cute little cashier, the one who cashed my Social Security check for me?
I guess so.
That an innuendo?
Well, you know, when she asked
They are just banging their way through the public staff.
You know everybody that works there. Well, not everybody.
me how I wanted it, I told her in money.
How is this helping us deal with
When
old
customers
people?
make jokes like that at my work, it was like everything I could do to not like throw up on their shoes. Because
Well,
I'm
so
like,
wait, why
I'm
would
like,
a cashier? I know this is older. Maybe I'm not. Why would a cashier be cashing?
Cashiers used to cash checks.
yeah, like you could just write
Yeah.
them a check and they give you cash.
Oh my gosh, D-Ray for said five.
Thank
Maddie
you,
wants to
D-Ray.
say thank you, D-Ray. She can't
D-Ray.
currently say it, but she is grateful.
Kim Bang,
Hey, Micah, why don't you read out these members that were
Kim
given?
Bang,
Friendly Neighborhood
Jay?
Raccoon.
I believe Friendly Neighborhood Raccoon is the Joe, Starry Bear, Jorn Nut. in fairness, some of those were a little wordier. Apologies to the first person for probably butchering that.
Everybody
yeah, we
butchering.
definitely
I
did.
think I
Thank
loved
you
you, right?
so much, you guys. What?
Well, she thought I was funny.
I'm glad somebody thinks you're funny.
Okay, well, she agrees with me.
Hand me the dishes over there, will you please, so I can wash those?
Sure.
Yeah.
What is that back there?
Well,
Is
you
that nothing
used
this
to
kitchen
think
doesn't
I was
have?
real funny.
You're not funny, dude.
He's a little funny.
No.
I find
You
him
know, my
No.
obstinate and irritating would be the descriptors
When
I'd
I
use
worked
for
at the
him.
bank, I'd always be like, "Oh, okay. Like, is there anything else I can do for you?" And they'd be like, "Give me $1 million." Ha 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 ha. And I would just sit there and be like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill myself. Stacey Child, thank you so much. Guys, you're getting married to your friend's psychological horror story, OC. She's a hot serial killer, and you're all invited to the wedding.
Sexy, confident.
Thank you.
eyes aren't as good as they used to be. Does that look clean to you?
No, here, you better wash it again.
Okay.
Sometimes I even
Man,
have a
I
hard
fucking hate
time
this guy.
looking at the tags on the lower shelves at the store. But you know, every time I've asked one of those young people to help me, they've never said that they're too busy or acted upset with me for asking.
You're not
So
allowed
we've
to.
already dealt with the old people. This is an epilogue.
I feel like we missed the training video and we're like watching them after the training video.
Like, they're like, yeah, I went to Publix, it was great. Unless they're gonna turn to us and be like, live from New York,
I have to-
training video.
I gotta be honest, I don't think anyone does that. Like, actually, the only time we've experienced someone not helping us.
Oh my gosh! At the McDonald's the other day, I was going and I filled up my drink and there was no straws and there was one of the employees was walking past and I went, "Excuse me," and he put his hand in my face, didn't look at me and kept walking. It was the rudest thing that has ever happened to me, and like I was so shocked by it, I was audibly like, "Well, that was rude," and I said that like without thinking that I was like, "Wait, but I still need a straw," and he like went behind the counter and nobody would help me. It was so horrifying. I have never been so blatantly disrespectful. Like I get being busy, but just like putting your hand in somebody's face and not looking at that, I was so polite. I don't know. I'm like tripping about it.
Yeah, Diana says, "Wow, that's really rude."
Yeah.
She's really rude.
I'd like go and wait at the counter for somebody to come and help me.
No straws for you. Yeah. Also with that McDonald's, there's a guy who refuses to reach his arm.
Piano by Maureen says, "I die from social anxiety." Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. I was like, I've literally never had this happen before. I was polite. You're supposed to be polite back. That's how it works.
Come on, Publix. So
All right.
I guess they understand we're getting older and need a little extra help.
Yeah, well, like today, when I...
The worst part is in any other context, this conversation would feel weird and jilted, but I genuinely believe this is how this generation talked to each other.
I was looking for the bird seed, and I couldn't find it, I asked a stock boy what aisle it was
I
on.
really hope.
And instead of pointing out which aisle it was on, he
I'm really hoping this is gonna be like, he's like, well, today I was looking for birdseed and I needed help. And then it's gonna cut to that, and we're gonna see that. And then it's gonna cut back to her, and she's gonna be like, yeah, or today, when I was at Publix, and they went to Publix separately. That's currently what I'm hoping for.
That's just like people like
Skooky
married.
Chat says, yeah, that's actually how my grandparents talk. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I've been doing what? Thank you for this super chat. Wait,
Part one of three.
Do we have all three?
No, okay, I was using a stupid downloader. I was not using our good Cobalt tools. So it's technically up. I just figured we would like we'd see how this one is, and if we wanted more, we could go and find more.
Dragon King Brandon says Family Guy cutaway gag. Everybody imagine that one just happened. Now back to your regularly scheduled program.
Showed me where it was. Now I appreciate that. Where does this
Wait, that
bowl
is the
go,
perfect
Gladys?
stream idea. I'm gonna say this because the people here deserve to know it, then we can spring this on the Sunday viewers. We clip a bunch of Family Guy cutaway gags. This is the dumbest shit I've ever come up with. And then while we're reading the webtoon, we go, man, this is worse than that time I was at the supermarket. And then we play the Family Guy cutaway gag, and like we just play it in its entirety, and then we just keep going.
See, Jonah had a really good idea where we took the silhouettes of characters
do you know
of
the
comics
silhouette
we
test
read.
for character design?
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you look at a character's silhouette and you can't like where it's just a black outline of them and you can't tell who it is, then it's not a good character design.
Yeah, we do that
We
for
played
the,
that.
for the leads.
People are really excited for Family Guy stream. Yes. I'm
Busy
making a
Studio
poll.
says you guys just live in a sitcom. So real.
Sometimes I feel like that.
Sometimes, yeah, but then
And
sometimes
then, like,
I spend
every once
hours
in a
and
while,
hours just like cutting up Revenge of the Sith being boring.
Yeah.
You do that.
Yeah.
Oh, right down there, dear.
Publix.
Sometimes I
Publix.
think Publix goes.
Oh, thank you so much, Punchy. My real comment wildly surpasses the character limits for Super Chat. It's not that long, but you still want y'all to read it here. Have some money. Welcome. Thank you, Punchy.
Barely Patel says Coco Melon the sitcom.
Oh no!
Out of its way to satisfy customers like you and me. Today, when I asked the boy in produce if he had any smaller packages of squash, you know what he did?
Smaller packages
He went over
of
and picked
squash?
out some smaller.
Stacy Child, thank you so much. You secretly voiced Lois Griffin. Shh, don't tell anyone.
I
Man,
believe
Steve
that
Child
one-
is so cool.
That one, Lois Griffin line where she's like, PETA! PETA! I have tried.
Wait.
What? I've tried to voice that so specifically, and it does not work out. Gex! I feel
It's
like
damn
we're all on
time.
the stupid line of lines.
Doing it for you.
D-Ray, thank you for the super chat. Micah is the Family Guy. I'm gonna be honest, I was really going on
It's tail time.
on that
Who's the-
Family Guy
Oh my
idea.
gosh, damn Punchy.
I was really going on that who is the Family Guy idea. I could not get through 3
That's
seasons.
so
It
cute.
is tragically unfunny.
Punchy, that looks so good. I don't think anyone...
We gotta pull up the
Yeah.
big ones.
It's kind of hard to catch my essence, and I feel like you did it. You gave me the
It's
right
tail
nose.
time.
Yeah, Punchy says, commenting during the live so I don't chicken out and not post. I want y'all to know I'm being very brave for this. Jade Ninja challenged me to beat their Gex fan art. 90k if I beat that impossibly high standard. They said I did my best. If y'all don't like it, tell me because I will cry. I'm so very
No,
grateful
I
drunk
like
now.
it.
That's delightful.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic.
No, you fucking
I'm a
nailed
bunny Gex.
Stormtrooper
Yeah, no, you
Gex.
really did capture Maddie's likeness.
Yeah.
Also Micah's, also mine.
No, like that's fucking Gex.
Is it doing it for you? It's doing it for me.
That's delightful. Gex Trooper cosplay coming never.
Yeah, you still haven't done your Spy
I need to
Kids.
finish my Spy Kids armor.
Yeah.
Punchy, that's delightful. I will be doing something with that. I mean, I'm saving it. And, I don't know.
You
Throw
put
it
it
back.
on your ceiling.
No silly.
That's the last thing you see before you close your eyes at night.
Gex.
Is it just gonna be them talking to each other?
He
Yeah,
took
this
the
is
package I
incredibly
had in my
boring.
Yeah,
hand.
if it well, let's skip ahead.
Well, the play bar is broken.
Okay, let's go to the next
No.
video.
This is just getting good. This is just getting good.
All right,
30 more seconds.
Let's
30 more
let
seconds.
them get through
Put a
their next
timer.
bit.
Put a timer on. Micah,
Timer.
you have your phone. 5 minutes? We're not doing
You need more fan art from me? I don't think you do. I think the Say Gex fan art that I did was peak, and
I'm
nothing I
giving
can draw
them
will ever top that.
1 minute Dun, dun.
1 minute? Okay.
out the best ones and wrap those up for me.
Well, he must have liked you. I don't imagine they do that for just anybody.
No, they do it for anyone who asks. I ran into Sally in the bakery and told her about it, and she said they do it for her all the time.
They do it
Betsy
for
said
her
so,
all
too.
the time.
I'm sorry, but you're getting
Oh.
paid a living wage for like the 1980s, so
Yeah.
of course you're gonna be helpful and not want to lose your job.
Yeah, Fairly
The
Fatale says
reason-
Jonah makes his own fan art. Yeah, that's pretty much what the Fit Check page is.
No, but like hear me out. If I was making like the amount of money I make from YouTube but at McDonald's, I don't care. Like if I was making more money at McDonald's, I'd go to McDonald's and I'd be the best damn McDonald's employee you would ever see. Visitor Studios, thank you so much. You need to stop browsing Etsy or else you can't give money to you.
Aw,
Anyways, have
shucks.
some Dr. Pepper. And Jonah, stop slaying in the Fit Check channel.
No, I can't.
Well,
I
thank you
can't
very
help
much.
it.
Punchy, thank you so much. I was so nervous to post
It's
that. You
so
were literally shaking so
delightful.
bad. No, it's gorgeous.
Here's
Yeah.
the thing that you have to consider too. You're probably now one
Dwarf,
of the few
sleep
people
or watch?
alive who has drawn the Gex Trooper.
Doors, thank you for the super chat. Sleep or watch? Do a poll.
Oh,
should
yeah.
Door sleep or should Door watch?
I think Dora should sleep.
Should Door sleep?
Yeah, so they were surprised that the
Should
youth are doing their
Dora
job. Why does it
watch?
seem so passive aggressive? Yeah. I will go off about minimum wage jobs and how you need to be able to make money. And if you expect really high quality effort from someone, you should pay high quality. You know?
Ghost of Chronicles! Holy shit, thank
Oh
you so
my
much
God,
for the
thank you so
$5
much.
gift membership.
Iron Animals, Wolf Lowly, Vanessa Vanille, Queen Bayo, McKenna Keys, Michaela Dreyer. Welcome to
Thank
Silly
you so
Little
much.
Guys. Thank you so much. But yeah, I think if you're gonna be working minimum wage, you should make the minimum wage a living wage.
Yeah.
Controversial
well, and I
many
mean,
bites.
Also, just real quick, if they're giving everybody the best cantaloupe,
Then not.
then like if
yeah.
you get there later in the day, you're just gonna be statistically getting the worst cantaloupe.
Yeah, if you pick out the worst, if
Yeah.
you're the last person picking up a cantaloupe, don't.
Did you
chop it,
remember to
pup.
get my seedless rye bread, Gladys?
Yes, dear. And I had the bakery girl.
Man, he's just so miserable. His energy is making me not want to continue this
Like,
video.
what is this video? We are 4
Did you get
minutes.
my secret
We are
rye bread,
4
Gladys?
minutes into this training video, and we are not getting trained. We're just watching an elderly couple wash dishes.
I think maybe it's meant for like a group of people to watch, and then
And you can be like,
I've-
do you see how like
so like what are you
things
supposed to do? What do you think makes
Yeah.
old people happy? And you know, it's just waiting on them hand and foot apparently. Oh my gosh. It's just waiting on them hand and foot.
Yeah, I can't watch any more of this.
Alright.
I'm sorry. He's pissing me off too badly.
All right.
Hello! Pizza Hut training video. Pow!
Oh, I have to. All right. With 46 votes, Door, you should sleep.
Nice.
Good night, Door.
Good night, Door.
Now for a new poll, because I love doing polls.
Note: property
What is
of
that?
Pizza Hut Inc. The information contained in this videotape consists of trade secrets and is intended for use by personnel of Pizza Hut Inc., its subsidiaries, and its Pizza Hut franchises. All rights are preserved.
Are
so
they
basically,
gonna come
Are
and
we
kill
breaking
me?
the law?
so basically, if you're gonna narc on us to Pizza Hut,
Wait,
leave
no,
now.
we need to watch the compilation. I'm doing what?
Oh, I thought we were doing that as a cooldown at the end.
Cool
of the
down at the
stream.
end? I don't know what's happening. I remembered.
So,
Yeah, no frozen dinner. Wait, if he was there buying birdseed, why'd he buy his own freaking bread? Yeah! He was there that
wait
day!
a damn minute.
Fuck this guy!
Yeep. What?
Thank you, Sis Jowl, for the super chat promoting the What Pet story. She's a man-eater.
She's a man-eater, so she...
Tally, no!
Thank you so much, Stacy Child.
Okay,
Tally.
everybody's saying.
Mods, get Tally. Stop them.
You
What?
said mods.
Mr. Electric and send him to the principal's office.
Do we have mods?
No, we don't. It was a joke.
Okay, everybody's saying the compilation.
I believe they renamed to Maddie and the Bites.
Oh, I'm subscribed to them. So I can go to
Yeah.
my subscriptions because I'm a real Maddie Bites fan.
Micah, what the heck are you talking about? This is so meta.
I'm Micah.
Out of there. Enjoy what is definitely a Micah compilation and not a Jonah Micah compilation.
Yeah, if any of these are Jonah, I don't know what I'll do. I'll do nothing.
God.
You can only
Clip that.
gamble with pretty daughters.
Yeah.
Listen,
That was Jonah!
What can we
Right
do?
out the gate.
Alright,
Right
I
out the
can't
gate.
hear over my own headphones. Calm down. And here at Maddie Bites, we discriminate. Nothing but the corset and the double barrel shotgun. Drop
Grab-
everything else. You're like a different guy
outrage.
doing my voice. Me when I'm logging all my fish. He's so kind and caring. He's gonna untie her if she stops crying because he kidnapped her.
And then he starts licking
No,
her.
no, no.
It's so scary how I literally do not have any recollection of saying any of this.
Yeah.
Like I'm hearing these and I'm like, what?
What is
What
the
prompted me
context?
to
Why
say
are we
that?
saying these things?
Back to Chris Hemsworth.
Just need the seed.
Just need the seed.
That I remember.
Me when I'm at the Publix and I need my bird seed. There you go. You can clip that for
I'm
the
not
next
gonna
one.
vote in this. I love Jonah. Don't vote in it.
See how she doesn't have to wear glasses anymore because she's important and good now. Let's end women's suffrage. They've suffered enough. But you could have put like her naked foot right there.
Are you eating like glass bread?
Made of glass.
Oh, you little
I'm
baby.
just a little baby.
Welcome back, guys, to Maddie Milk.
Storm.
We want
What?
to tell you about fans, but nobody else, just you.
You have the head concubine hit all the other wives. I'm gonna hire this commoner, trick her into doing all the illegal shit I need to do, and then kill her. And this is
Are we reacting to ourselves?
Wait, no,
currently?
what was the context of that comic?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
Which comic was
I
that?
can remember the conversations we have, but I do not remember the
Stacey
comics we
Child
read.
says naked foot.
Maddie Bites reacts to Maddie Bites. Biteception. Thank you, Bugsy, Renault, and Leading Strange.
I hate blood soup. Probably be nice to get away from the mold for a minute.
My bonus.
That I remember. That comic had a lot of mold.
That comic was crazy.
That one.
Where
everyone
she was like
so
fantasizing
mean.
about being like an
Oh,
evil
also,
bitch.
Amador makes a good point. The comic is in the corner, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
It says it right there.
Oh.
I mean, my peanuts. I like my tea like I like my women. My room's basically a closet eating my mate's neck. I fucking hate you. I'm not part of this. Keep me out of this. Every time I say that's excellent, like that's excellent, I mean it looks just atrociously bad. Yay! Yay, euthanasia stream.
Thank you for the super chat. Mwah! I had you all fooled.
You
thought I
thought-
was enemies with Jonah, but 'twas a ruse. Still hold my true target, allowing their guard to fuck with them for no reason.
Yeah! I knew you didn't hate me. I've been doing what? I knew we agreed
Fucking
too much.
hilarious.
I knew we agreed too often.
It's embarrassing, but I really like watching these. I'm like, man, I'm so funny. And then I think about it and I'm like, it's embarrassing.
Blueberry 8 says just doing it for the love of the game. I would like to apologize
full
to
thing?
every.
Are we? I mean, I'm enjoying myself.
Yeah.
Oh, we're training ourselves on how to be funny.
Right. I just
So-
have to say totally heinous shit.
Yeah.
That's what the people want. They'll give me money.
I can't vote in this. It's my husband. And
Haha,
I love
Jonah
him.
sucks. Everybody vote haha, Jonah sucks. Because that's a little
Oh.
nicer to me.
Aw,
Ah.
it's a ruse.
The opera singer. Are you gonna leave your
Yeah, you
client's
gotta
fried
leave.
chicken? Stop showing the tonguing! You're ever so horny that you can't even share a horse. Stop showing. The funny thing about the stop showing the tonguing is I immediately knew exactly what they were talking
And
about.
I was say, I'm doing what? You are doing a good job. This is all Jonah.
Yeah, I haven't heard any Micah yet, which is
Yeah.
impressive.
Which big.
You know what? Okay, wait. Total side note. My child will have a different father. I just started working on the fucking script for that, It is the most horny comic I have ever seen.
I would do
It is hornier than Savage Proposal.
I would do one thing with the stream chat. The new Maddie one is up too, and I'll post
Yeah, I
the
watched
Im-Micah
that
one
one
in a bit.
earlier.
Really appreciate it. It's so cool.
Yeah.
And we were
super
watching the
neat.
Maddie one, I believe. It was
Yeah, we
the
were
one that
watching the
was-
Maddie one just before stream.
Yeah, it's embarrassing. But I like
Maddie
them.
just doesn't care about Ricky enough to finish his story. Not stroke having me, you stroke having. Stroke stream not have. You
plugged
not
in.
have stream stroke. I'm married into a family that loves and depends on me? Only rich
all of
people
that.
can eat egg on sandwich. Just need to see. We already did my milk cheese diversion. We're all wearing bunny girl costumes.
Yeah.
I guess I have to sleep naked too. No, you're way scarier than Walker. No, I'm helping people get bingo. We were hoping that you would, die in a different reality. Toilet licking Friday is really fun. I gotta start climbing some rocks. You don't want to be part of the most immoral family in the kingdom? You get out and get hit by a different car? No.
You're telling me we read a comic called
Ever heard
Dreaming
of-
Freedom? There's no way that happened.
That can't be real.
There's no way that happened. Genya says Micah just becomes more unhinged in each clip. Hilarious.
Okay,
Maddie, why has she got milk? Your pants aren't on. Mine shouldn't be on either. They're coming off. Frozen McFrozen boy. I'm not getting a hole put in my throat. I don't think you're getting it, Micah. There's more to this than the field. Yeah, because he's a sociopath. I like how I'm ramping up and getting more and more furious as it goes on. It's fantastic. It goes around snapping necks. I was back in high school, and I peed my pants, but I was still also naked at the same time. Licking her all the time. She doesn't know about kissing. I have this thing where every Friday I find a strange toilet to lick. I am thicker accent Micah. And she spent all of her money dreaming. I wish I were a fish. You're gonna need to eat your hat. You sell a bunch of drugs and you have all this money. I won't rest until this beef is squashed. I'm such a political pawn. Great idea. I'm not built like a refrigerator.
Yeah, I was going
Diamond to face reversal? Reversed my fate? Like real incest. And they keep taking Danny DeVito's blood. That was the name of my super cool van. White.
And then
White.
this pixel
White.
right
Yeah, because you'd be too busy mounting something else. What was I glitching on there?
White.
all I see is Stacy Child asking if Punchy is okay, and I can't find what Punchy has
I
said.
see Punchy, message retracted. Punchy, message retracted. Punchy, Stacy Child, no.
Am I right, ladies? Patter. Wow, he's handsome. But when I spoke, little Jonah would wiggle. How come donating?
Oh, you're talking about making the little stream guys. That's right, guys. Nothing to fair.
Kenya says white.
White.
Micah racist?
White.
Blood is more socially acceptable
We are not going back to the
than
milk
getting paid
talk.
to donate milk. He's so hot. I'm regressing. I'm losing brain cells. He's dead. They poured the cum like him selling meth. Everybody put some women in the chat. Oh, he flumped. That's embarrassing.
Chat,
I can cook and braid. Think about the jobs you could create with human milk. What is something crazy that we can have on the screen in 10 minutes from now? I don't think Pop Rocks do look like Inferno Monkey says, is little Jonah out during the stream typically? Drugs. Weird fake birthday. Such a fuss over dying. I'm gonna jump off the cliff myself. Yeah, I was Amanda. You could just not be controlled by your hornies. Would you rather kiss a dog on the lips?
I don't know if that's
kiss a frog
possible
on the
when
lips?
little Jonah's
they're
out.
both
Oh man, I don't.
Is this embarrassing that we're laughing
There
at
is
ourselves?
no amount of full rotisserie chicken aftercare that can make me want to read that comic. And I stand by that. My child will have a different father.
Was it worth it?
Is
'Cause
the
you've read
worst
it all now.
Is the worst
Oh my
comic
gosh,
I've ever read.
You guys, you don't understand. I was talking to Jonah for like a solid hour the other day, just going off. The fucking Hanail, okay, I'm gonna say it in nicer words for the video.
Who gets naked for no reason?
She needs some
Yes.
fucking self-respect. She hates herself. She doesn't care enough about herself to take care of herself. So she moves from one murderer to another murderer. And the moment I say that in a video, people are gonna come for me and they're gonna say, ugh, but it's hard when you're in an abusive relationship, and I know. But this is a comic character that
Honestly,
needs some
and
damn
I know you're still,
self-respect.
I know you're still writing this script, but it'd be kind of interesting to talk in a video about how it's entirely possible, because webtoon authors know the type of people who read their comics, they just make their protagonist like as abused as possible as a shield from criticism. Because it feels yicky to criticize someone who's
Stacy Childs, okay, you're going to sleep, may stream not crash.
If it does,
thank you.
I'll go, haha, that's funny.
Tally,
Thank you for
people
your
are gonna
blessing, Stacey.
come, ... for you, Maddie? I'm hot. I want more people to come.
Penis sword
For
slashed her
me.
in the chest.
I really am trying to make as many people
I'm
as
just
possible
eating some
question
honey.
their sanity.
He's not made of cake.
Yeah, like when I'm
Die.
slaying my accountant down by the seaside, that is exactly the
We should just do like an overstimulation stream where like one of us is reading a comic, one of us is reading Amish
banjo.
literature, someone's playing a video game, and then
Oh, I have a
like
banjo.
Ooh,
I should
Echo
buy a
Nebula, where
banjo.
should you post your basket, Sona? It would in the fan art.
in the Discord.
In the
We
Yeah,
Discord.
in the
There's
Discord
a-
fan
yeah,
art. I know it's not
probably, yeah, in
technically
fan art.
fan art,
Fan
but
art.
if it's in the fan art, I will put
Well,
it in the video.
well, the basket sodas are because you're a fan of the Maddie Bites
Yes, exactly. I
cinematic
like how
universe.
every time it like cuts back to my comic, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? It looks so much worse than the rest of what we're reading.
Wait, on
Oh,
purpose.
Oh my
Ooh.
gosh.
Jamie, pull that shit up.
That's so
Incredibly
cute.
charming.
I want that outfit so right now.
I love all the basket sodas. The
I'm
basket sodas
delighted
Yeah.
that,
are my
that
favorite
has
thing.
happened.
Yeah,
We
I
gotta
like
make more
putting.
Love Try High.
Yeah, we do.
No.
I'll help you, Micah. We can crank it
I
out
need to
real
finish the
fast.
script. I have the outline of a script that I think is really solid. For
Like, I know all you need is art for
Oh
that,
yeah,
and I
that
can...
was supposed to be the 69 subscribers.
No, I have another outline. I wrote one for the 69th anniversary special, like an outline of a script. Then we way past 69, and like I hadn't like written it. And then I wrote an outline for Love Try High Beach episode.
Right.
Which was really solid and funny. I think I need to turn it into an actual script. I am so bad at doing things. I was working on this 3D like Star Wars scene. I was putting a lot of effort into it. And then I was working on this 3D Studio Ghibli scene. I was putting a lot of work into it. Finished neither of them. Like that was this week, and now I'm on to like animating the Clone Wars. I don't know.
Ghostly Chronicles, thank you so much. I forgot about this channel for a while. I only remembered because you had a dream about Maddie and your mom eating your guts. LOL. Oh my gosh, you brought us Dr. Pepper?
Mr.
Oh my
Father!
Oh my
Mr. Father just entered with Stream Dr. Pepper!
Why? That's so kind.
So,
You started talking about your straws and Dr. Pepper, and it made me want one. So I went and got everybody one.
oh my gosh.
But I just said I had enough straws. Thank you, Mr. Father.
Consumption.
You were the most
Chirps,
kind
chirps,
person I
it's
think
alright.
I've ever met.
Mr. Father, for those of you who are, I was going to say audio listeners, but all of you are audio listeners,
I get it.
just came in with 3 Dr. Peppers. He is
Thank you
ever so
so
kind. Thank you.
much.
You're great.
I fucking adore your dad. I feel like I won the dad jackpot so much. I could cry because I love him so much.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, the French fries.
Oh, loose fries. I've
It's
had
okay, Chirps can get them in a minute.
Are they McDonald's fries? I can't eat them.
I will. I will eat them.
I'll eat a couple.
No, you're gonna get sick.
Yeah.
Alright.
Your dad is my favorite. I love him so much.
I get to hurt.
You know what they say about a guy with a big wound?
Alright, I think that is a safe place to go back to the training videos. I can't stand hearing my own voice like this.
Oh, everyone says hello, Mr. Father. Maddie, we know you married Jonah for his dad. Says
That's so real.
Well, it's so funny because I thought your dad hated me because he's just socially anxious, I think.
He's not scary, he's just cool. You wouldn't understand.
Well, I had a
All right,
fear
let's get
of
sued
bald
by
people
Pizza Hut.
for a while. Yeah!
Now I have a Gatorade, a water, and a Dr. Pepper.
Man, you're gonna be so fucking hydrated.
Yeah. That's it. Hello, everyone. Drinks are on the house. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Papa.
Video editing? I don't think we have this
No,
technology anymore.
I can do that.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I don't know if sending your
it's
birthday
loud.
morning...
People are saying it's loud. Turn
Oh,
it down.
I don't know if spending my birthday morning looking at this stream was a good idea, but hell yeah, happy birthday! I hope you have a wonderful birthday.
Happy birthday. I hope you were born today.
Look
Me
up
too.
what restaurants near you give out free birthday food.
Oh yeah, lots of places do free birthday food.
If you have, okay, Starbucks gives a free drink, Kneaders gives a free dessert, Waffle Love gives a free meal, Tecanos, they do a free birthday meal, Krispy Kreme, I think they used to give a full dozen, now they only give one donut because they're cheapskates.
Cowards.
I know. I only know, like the Utah and Arizona free birthday foods. Oh my gosh. Happy birthday, Bunny Moon. Thank you for hanging out with us. I hope we made your birthday a little bit more special. Mwah.
That's too loud still? Someone tell us if it needs to be different. The making of a pizza. I used to make pizzas at a job where I worked. So
Yeah, I used to work at a Domino's, so we'll see how.
I used to work at a grocery store deli where for a while my entire gig is I had to be in there
Happy
by
birthday,
like
Ghostly Chronicles.
I had to be there in like by 10 or something crazy. So I like woke up at 9.
10 is
yeah,
not crazy.
No, it was crazy because I got to like sleep in.
Oh, okay.
It was
I thought
crazy
you were
good.
starting
I
out
was
crazy
like, man,
early.
that was great. Well, no, because later I like a bunch of people quit and I had to start coming in at like 6 and that sucked ass. No, but I woke up at like 9, just like meandered around, got dressed, walked down to work, then just like made pizzas for 2 hours. It was bliss. And then a bunch of people quit and I had to start coming in at like 6 and cleaning a fryer every morning. Fuck those people.
See, when I worked at Domino's, the entire management staff quit all on the same day, and I had been there the longest. And so I was going in and opening the store without any idea what I was doing. Like, I had received no fucking training for like 2 weeks, and I didn't know, like, who was directly above me. Like, I had no contact information of anyone. But I was like, yeah, like, surely this is gonna land me the manager. Like, obviously. They're gonna be like, you get the manager job. And then, like, randomly one day, some middle-aged woman came in and was like, hi, I got hired to be the new manager here. And I had been there for, like, 3 hours, and I had opened the store and was, like, running it by myself. And then the owner came in and yelled at me for having my hat on backwards, so I quit and walked out. And I was like, this is fucking atrocious.
Yeah.
I hate you.
That was when I was working my fancy bank job, so you could afford to quit. I've been doing what? Thank you so much. If I'm being honest, you kept finding Micah lines in Jonah's set, vice versa, and you had to redo some of both of them. Either way, glad you liked them.
That's hilarious.
I've been doing what? I'm not gonna lie, I watch these so often. Like I said, it's kind of embarrassing because I love myself so much.
You're sitting watching clips of yourself like, tee, but they are very funny. Well, because the funny thing is,
I know, I feel weird watching them,
it
but, like,
doesn't feel
also...
like I'm watching myself doing it.
Yeah,
I was like, well, it's funny because it is going like, what the fuck prompted me to say that?
Yeah.
I usually remember the context of most of what I say,
Well,
but not for what some of you have been
well,
saying,
I don't
Jonah.
because every time it's just like, admittedly, I haven't seen me, but everything of me I saw, that was like, you know, it was a pretty sexy snake. What do you want me to say?
Yeah, like, I don't know where that came from.
Echo Nebula says that you work at a corner store in this small shitty town where almost everyone does drugs, but your boss is the best. The stories you have, you should own a TiVo show. Honestly,
TV show.
well, yes.
You
Anyway,
showed me.
Let's learn about Pizzaing the Hut.
Okay, Julie, are you all ready to learn?
Why is she so dressed up?
I
Micah,
believe this
you
is
can't out
1988.
Pizza the Hut, okay?
It's 1988. People just had swag.
She is dressed like
I've been doing webtoons. Also, y'all interrupt Jonah during so many good lines. Stop interrupting him. Yeah,
No.
I'm fucking hilarious.
Okay,
No.
you will stop interrupting him.
Right way?
Making it great. Yes, I'm ready. Are we gonna cook pizzas now?
Well, there's a lot more to it than just cooking. In fact, that
Yeah, you
You
gotta
know, like on your
No.
first day on the job when you're like, are we gonna cook the pizzas now? Can we cook the pizza? I want to cook pizzas now. Is it time to cook pizzas? Well, washing hands is great, but I'm ready
Tally
to cook
says,
pizzas.
great argument, Maddie. Tally, isn't it like midnight for you? Are you okay? Oh, no, it's
Probably the
summertime,
easiest part.
huh? Because I think Tally's a teacher. Tally's so cool.
I don't know.
Tally, we talk about you. We gossip
But
about
yeah,
you.
I
We
don't
go,
know,
wow,
Tally.
Tally's so
Just
cool.
Stay up too late and get yourself all fatigued for the fit off tomorrow. I'm gonna get a crisp 7.5 hours and be ready to slay.
I've seen Jonah's outfit. It's crazy.
It is
so
crazy.
hot.
I have gone totally insane. My competitive nature has like consumed my whole form.
It's 5 a.m., Tally.
Yes.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Tally, go to bed. Or don't.
Fizzy Dizzy, I so agree. Tally is so cool.
let's start this process at the beginning. First
P
of
right
all,
thinking of some chat. I bet she runs that pizza hut like the name is. Yeah.
Yeah, look at her.
Oh, no, she just likes her job.
are your hands washed?
Sure are.
Good, mine too.
I like the acting on that where they're like, look, both sides.
Both sides.
No, I
Wait
only
for a
wash
pizza
the
comes
tops of my hands. Because when I present my hands for people to kiss them, they have to be clean. and
Whoa, wait,
white.
you do that? You gotta be careful. A buddy of mine, he was the king of this kingdom.
Uh-huh.
And then this fox showed up and kissed his hands.
Oh,
and he took all the
no.
jewels out of the rings
The jewel box!
with his smooches.
You'll read it and you'll get started on the pizza making process right away. You
Whoa.
have to act fast. Just think.
See,
sooner
the
you get that
discrepancy
pizza
in
you-
uniform
What is
is
that
what's
kid
confusing
doing?
me.
He's got something in his teeth. He's picking at it.
Wait, he's
He looks
beneath.
like Micah.
He's beneath Jonah.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Pull, pull that
Move,
kid up.
Jonah. Yeah. Why are we watching vintage? It's not vintage Pizza Hut commercial.
This is
it's
a training video.
That
Yeah, we're
one's
being
better.
trained.
Shush, don't tell Pizza Hut.
Nothing. The sooner our customers will be biting into it and tasting how delicious it is.
And they'll have me to thank.
Oh, I
That's
love
right.
her nose.
Because we're not just making pizza.
Like, why is one of them all
Creating
dressed up and she's just in like a flannel shirt?
Well, she's just in training. They haven't handed her her uniform yet.
No, she has the hat and apron.
Well, they have had
And the badge.
She's got to get the shirt tailored.
That's
I had a badge that said Ricky on it when I worked at my well, because they didn't have one for my name.
Regular set of pizzas. I think she's cute, TBH. Her or
Yeah.
the manager?
Listen,
Maddie's
find
Maddie's
all
like
women
women
attractive.
women in power are just so attractive.
Ooh, the Pizza Hut managers, they're not safe when I'm around. Mwah, mwah.
Experience for our customers. Think of it as making pizza that makes customers happy.
I like that.
I like that.
Man, she really needs this job, doesn't she?
Her
At
or the
same
manager?
high-quality product and service every time they come to a
Everyone
Pizza
says
Hut.
the
And
manager.
that's
Guys, do you feel you're getting the same high quality and service every time you go to a Pizza Hut?
No, some Pizza Huts are scary.
I'll admit,
dude.
I'm allergic to bread and cheese. So I have not eaten at Pizza Hut.
The last
Not
time,
ever.
the last time I had Pizza Hut, I was in like the 5th grade, and there was like these awards that our school would give out, and if you got an award, I think it was for like reading or something, which is bold for me to have been given.
So you lied.
No, I just read the
I
easy
lied.
books, and then I got, and like you could get like your free like children's size pizza.
Everybody's saying the trainee's outfit is great and they love her shirt. And somebody,
She's kind of Maddie
somebody,
coded.
Fairly Fatale said I could see Gonzo wearing it.
whether it's a busy Friday evening or a quiet Tuesday
See,
afternoon.
but here's the thing, and I know we're barely commenting on the video's
I've been doing
content
what? Says,
itself.
okay, wait, is Micah actually allergic to bread or is he joking? Because he's allergic to a lot. No, he is allergic to literally everything.
I'm allergic to gluten and dairy, so you know, whatever, that compiles.
Yeah, it was really hard
literally
moving in.
everything.
Yeah. 'cause
No, but you would not like this manager. You can tell she's not in the trenches. Where is her apron? She's wearing like this
She's
little,
got the vest.
this
yeah.
little vesting suit. You can tell she's hands off.
Vest management is the worst management. If they wear a little vest, you know they're just going to be a horrible manager.
What if I want to wear a little vest though?
Oh, you did wear a vest today?
a good manager, I took us on a field trip to the thrift store.
I bought brown pants.
I bought
For if I get stressed in naval combat.
I bought like a Kevin Costner bathrobe that I'm walking around in. It's incredible.
I bought cute shoes and cute blouses. I discovered this thing called Whimsigoth, and I don't know if there's a real name for it or if that is the real name.
Oh,
But I
there's
just-
Micah fan art. Really, you captured him in all of his
pretty
glory.
much how I stand a lot of the time.
That's his build.
Can I do that? Give me a second. I know this is an audio format. And so
Well,
this
Micah,
is gonna
clearly you can. Look.
Are you
See?
really gonna do
I
it?
feel like this is doing
I
nothing
feel
for
like
it.
you're gonna break your knees.
Yeah, no, I can't do that.
You
No,
gotta
you
extend
can't.
your-
It has to be
Is
straight.
it on there? Or
No,
how's
no,
this
no.
thing?
Here, I'll show you. I'll show you Willem Dafoe.
Okay, no, but his feet. The fan art made it look like he was like plie. No, that I could do.
No, you are
Yeah.
not doing that. You gotta get lower.
Okay, well, I'll break my fucking
Here,
everything.
wait. I've been practicing my stretches.
This is audio only.
This is audio only.
Guys,
None
this
of
is
this
audio
working.
only.
No, but let me.
I'm pressing play. You're gonna miss it.
Okay.
You're gonna miss.
Wait,
Never
I
disappoint.
wanna
Wait,
try.
I'm not hearing it either. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, no.
Yeah, Maddie can do it. Maddie can do it. Micah can't do it.
Ah!
I love hanging out with you guys.
I hate it. I'm just here
Leading
for the
Strangeness
money.
says vests and vest management are totally different, are W different vibes. Yes.
I
yeah.
was wearing.
They're completely different vibes. It's seriously just like when a member of management comes out in like a uniform management vest, you know they're going to be terrible.
No, wait. Pull up the lady who I was dressed as.
I'm enjoying one. Thank you for the super chat. When I was a baby, my parents fed me lots of bananas and whole wheat bread to be healthy. Guess what? 2 foods I was allergic to.
Oh, no! I'm so sorry. I'm doing what?
It'd be really funny if they were
Hello,
just.
Louis.
it'd be
What's
fu-
up, kings and queens? Everyone around and in between.
It'd be funny if I was doing one after that was like, oh no, not bananas and bread. I was allergic to, celery and peanut butter.
Yeah. I was dressed as her, except I had a green skirt and my jean vest on. And I looked hot. Well, wait, I always look hot.
That's so true.
Sure.
I will gut punch you.
Oh no, but my gut.
Okay, let's say the first order we get is for a
Pan
medium pan
pizza.
pizza with pepperoni and green pepper.
1 pen
This is
sexual
the
pizza.
It's where we keep.
Wait,
the
there was a
fruit
cut.
dough
Go
into
back, go
a-
back. There was a weird jump cut.
I
we
can't.
can't.
No, we gotta open a different video
Hey,
player.
every time you do that, I'm hearing a. You gotta stop hitting the desk.
But I like hitting the desk.
Well, hit your leg.
Ready to use it.
There's a weird
So
jump
we
cut.
take out a medium pan.
You make the medium pan pizza in the medium pan?
It's our first day, Jonah.
Prepared by our
You'd
dough
be.
master.
I don't. Who?
I know. I've worked with some really stupid people. I know.
I was training a guy, right? And I was like, okay, I need you to mop the floor for me. And he was like, I don't know how to mop. And I was like, you don't know how to mop or you don't know where the mop and bucket are? And he said, I don't know where the mop and bucket are. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. So I showed him where the mop and bucket were. And I was like, okay, here's the mop and bucket, here's the water, here's the soap you use. You're good? And he goes, no, I've never mopped before. And I'm like, you've never mopped before? And he's like, yeah, I don't know how. And I'm like, you've never watched TV and seen someone mopping?
I asked somebody to go to our walk-in fridge and grab the jar of jalapenos, and they said, what's jalapenos? I don't know what they look like. Yeah, we ended up firing her, to be fair. But
Little peppers.
I was
Right,
like, one,
small peppers.
it'll say jalapenos on the jar. 2, just go into the walk-in fridge and
fairness to
figure it
them,
out.
it will say jalapnos on the jar.
Yeah.
Fizzy dizzy cleaning needs to be a basic life skill.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah. Like, the amount of roommates I had who were like, oh yeah, I'm cleaning the sink. And like, this one girl, she was my very first roommate, the one who talked to me even when I was pretending to be asleep. She would clean the sink. How do you clean a sink? Like, deep clean a sink?
Spray a cleaner, rubber, scrubba, brush, scrubba, squeeze.
She got a paper towel and wet it and then just wiped it. And I was like, well, you're not sanitizing it.
Yeah, you gotta use a cleaner.
Like,
Or
if
like dish soap, and you just scrub it with the brush.
yeah, thank you. Anyways.
And we check it for quality. Now this one looks
Exactly.
That
Red
is something we
Magnus.
did not do at the Domino's.
good. See, if the dough weren't right, if it was stuck to the separator, or it was too flat, or it had air bubbles in it,
Well, she just touched
Actually,
it, so either way.
The ones with the air bubbles, those ones tasted. When the dough was like about to expire, we weren't allowed to serve
I'm
it.
good, Misty.
But
I
we
hope
were
you're doing good,
we were
too.
allowed to cook and eat that dough ourselves at our own risk. That dough tasted way, but when it was like
see,
on the
at
verge of
deli
expiring,
I worked at, it was at like this grocery store, so there was a bakery, and they'd make us dough, and it came in just like these big see-through tubs, and we had this fridge that just had like stacks of dough, and we just go in and you just like grab a lump of dough and then thwap it down.
that's so cool.
And like it was so heavy and it smelt weird and sterile.
I've always wanted to twist pizza dough on my finger like in the movies.
It is a lot easier to do than you'd think.
Like, is it easier
I
than
never did it.
Yeah,
And I made pizzas like
we
every day
actually,
for
we weren't
multiple
allowed
months.
to. I got yelled at for doing it, but I kept doing it because I was like, well, "You're gonna stop me from throwing the pizza? I'm the only delivery driver who hasn't quit." That job was a nightmare.
then the finished pizza wouldn't be right, and our customers wouldn't get the best possible product.
Which they deserve every time they visit Pizza Hut.
Shut up!
She
This video is brought to you by
really
Pizza Hut.
needs this job.
I don't think I have ever
Which they
worked.
always deserve it. Pizza Hut.
She's like, I can't lose another job. I can't lose another job.
I've only ever had one job I love and adore, and I would go back. I
Yeah.
would go back just to work part-time because I loved it so much, and I was never like, they always deserve a good salad. I'd be like, yeah, we have the best salad because the managers aren't assholes and the owners aren't assholes.
So, if the dough isn't exactly right, we throw it out and we get another one that
She
is.
throw it
Now,
out?
Pan pizza is easy to top.
Well, if you leave the dough sitting around for too long, you can end up with a nightmare. And
It's weird.
well, yeah, I was gonna say if it doesn't get straight into the dumpster and gone. If like we had a trash can that you were supposed to throw
It
all
like
the dough
starts
in,
slowly
and then at the end of the night dump it out.
expanding.
One night the night crew didn't dump out the pizza, and it expanded and overflowed out of the trash can. That was one of the scariest things I have ever seen. Like the back room was like full of pizza dough. It was horrifying.
No, we'd have because it was like in these big tubs. If the tubs got too old, like they would start lifting and the lid would like lift off of it,
Well, yeah,
and we'd
that's
be like,
just
we
what
gotta
pizza
get
but
rid
at
of
the, at
this.
the end of the day, it was like the trash can was full of dough at the end of the day. So the next morning, after sitting in the hot, like back room, yeah, it was horrifying.
Oh.
First, we start with the sauce. And you get the right amount from the
Saucing.
spec chart. You go to this chart that says bottom sauce and
Don't clip
Can
that.
both of you please apologize?
No.
Only if you get the ukulele.
cheese. And we go down to where it says sauce, and we see that a small gets 1 level spoon, a
Yeah.
medium gets 2 spoons, and
Yeah.
a large gets 3 spoons.
Riazu.
So, what do we do?
What is
Teaspoons?
Frizu?
Right.
What language?
Now, we keep our sauce
2 spoons? Right.
right here with our other refrigerated items. We keep this lid closed,
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie,
except for when
she
How
we
come
is
they're
kind
not
of
wearing
slaying.
gloves
I'm not sure what it
first?
is.
Spread the sauce.
It's
with
Because
confidence.
they washed their hands front and back, remember?
They should be wearing.
But
should they be wearing gloves?
Shouldn't they be wearing gloves even if you wash them?
No.
Why?
You don't have to. Lots
But-
of places do because people get weird about it like this. But it
that's
wasn't
just,
it
it's
was
'cause
not
I've
a
seen
thing.
It.
Well, no, I know, but it wasn't a thing when I worked at the Domino's. They had gloves,
Sorry, I thought I heard Mr. Father trying to talk
but
to
it
us.
wasn't it was not a requirement.
But
But the washing your hands in between each task was if you weren't wearing gloves.
I just think maybe it comes down to one of those common sense things where it's like people aren't gonna wash their hands after they've bought,
Well-
so we might as well just have them put on gloves.
Yeah.
Well, but the thing is, also from what I know, I think occasionally
Well,
it
and
has the reverse
sometimes-
effect where people think, "Oh, well, I'm wearing gloves,"
Yeah,
and then they wear
sometimes
the
gloves
same
can be less
grungy gloves all
sanitary.
day. Yeah, Kelly
Um,
says gloves are more unhygienic than just cleaning your hands. I think studies.
Yeah, when I worked at Jersey Mike's, we had to swap gloves.
No frogs, no
Um,
genders says, in the 80s, if you washed your hands, you were so much cleaner than the dirty hippies that came in. It was all good.
Oh!
Yeah,
Woof.
yeah. And so we had like we were only allowed to wear gloves at the Jersey Mike's. Jersey Mike's was a way better, healthier, cleaner establishment. But like because the gloves would get dirty, and it's like if you ever swapped what you were doing at the store, immediately change gloves. If you ever touched something that wasn't like your utensils, you immediately had to change
Yeah,
your
no,
gloves.
at the deli I
And
was
so,
working
like,
at, we just did gloves every, like, 5 seconds.
and so a lot of times I think I still was my hands were probably cleaner at the Domino's overall, even more so when we were doing like the strict glove changing, just because in the back of your head you're like, well, they're gloves, they're clean.
I don't know, I feel like as a society, at least where we live, people are just so much not as sanitary as we once were.
Yeah, probably.
I don't
well,
know.
and it's because you're not getting paid enough to give a shit.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know.
It's fast
And
food.
a quarter to a half inch of the edge. Now for a medium pan pizza, 2 spoons of this 5 ounces.
Spread that.
Be sure not to pour the
Don't
sauce
clip that.
onto the center of the dough.
I'm doing
And
what?
don't
Please
press
clip
down
that.
with the spoon, because that could cause the pizza to be undercooked.
It seems easy enough.
It is. Just be sure to do it exactly this way every time. Any variance wouldn't be making it great. Now,
Any variance will not be making it great. Here at Pizza Hut, we do not allow individual thinking. You shall spread the sauce in only one way.
Literally
Unified!
1984.
pizzas we use 2 layers of cheese. The bottom cheese.
And the top cheese, right?
Right. Since we
Bottom
measured the cheese,
cheese.
we'll just calibrate the scale with this
All right, chat. Are you a bottom cheese or a top cheese?
bowl on it. Just put a
I'm
clean bowl on the
sorry.
scale, zero it out, and then you're ready to go. That way, we can leave the bowl on the
When I did
scale
the
and
cheese at
only
the
measure
Domino's,
what's
it was
in it.
completely
That makes sense.
vibes-based.
Now,
You grab
right,
a
yeah,
handful and
same.
just kind of
In the
toss
bowl.
it.
and we'll measure it
I
out to the proper
am a
weight
bottom
according to the
cheese.
spec chart.
Let's see. Bottom cheese, medium pizza.
Good. Now we'll measure out the
Wait,
exact
what's the
amount,
difference even
and then
though?
place the cheese on top
By
of the sauce.
Bottom or
Again,
top?
starting at
The
the
bottom cheese versus the top cheese.
I
Have they
would
Well, I,
explained
I
that?
imagine they're going to tell us.
Well, I would imagine they melt at different paces.
Because the pizza thing I
Outside,
did
and
was
working
the
toward
same
the center.
cheese.
Yeah.
You
doesn't
you
look
put
too
the
hard.
cheese
Well,
down,
this
then
is
you
why
make
you
the
can't
pizza,
out-pizza
and
the
then-
Hut.
Well, no,
They've
not
got
me
bottom cheese and
personally.
top cheese.
It's not. Just remember to spread the cheese evenly and try not to go
Oh, that's
beyond
not
the
enough
sauce.
That
cheese.
does not
That would
look
burn
like.
and look bad.
We wouldn't want that.
Now, this
Well,
order
they
is for
wait a
medium
second. They
This is a
cut.
bad training
That
video.
was different.
pizza with pepperoni and green pepper. So what do we put on first?
I don't know. Oh, I look on.
I don't know. That was really odd line delivery.
I don't know if she's like a terrible actress
Or a
like the
great
like the
actress.
greatest actress I've ever
No,
seen.
she loves
Spec
pizza.
chart, right?
Right.
Let's
Hut.
see. Medium pizza, pepperoni. 2 columns, single and multiple. Which do I look under?
She really is giving ass kissing in the training though. Like she's doing an incredible job of that. Like this is how I act in every job training I've ever done. Oh, I don't know. How much cheese should we put on there? You're so right.
Well, because like,
let's
what
get
if
that
you're
on
wrong?
there. You know what I
Then
mean?
Like an idiot.
Yeah.
I guess.
Well, the single column is for single topping pizzas like a medium pepperoni pizza. And the multiple column is for pizzas with multiple ingredients, like the one we're
Yeah.
making.
Okay, let's see. Here it is. I'll let you do
Medium.
this part. What does that mean?
Here, I'll show you.
What does that mean?
24.
I would have thought in
Where
my
she-
fucking
she's
mind.
like, yeah, I'm so I'm
gosh.
so trainable. Train me. I really need this job.
I have debt.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Are you really gonna? Okay. That shouldn't have been that funny. Are you? Are you okay?
They killed Micah.
Oh man, Pizza Hut.
You died?
I'm doing what? Thank you for the super chat.
Okay, the Micah comp is actually
Hell
up
We'll
there.
yeah.
watch that after this one because I imagine Micah says the most deranged things.
Notice how I started at the outside and worked my way towards the center, placing the pepperoni
What is
evenly.
your fascination with the
Green pepper's
center?
next?
Yes? Did you look at the spec chart?
Uh-huh. Do I measure into here?
Yes.
Do I measure into here? Yes.
Wait, but Red Magnus said that flats go first. Oh wait, no, that's because pepperoni is flat.
Choking on my own spit.
Now what?
Now, place the green pepper on the pizza, starting at the outside and
On the
working your way
outside
towards the
and
center.
work your way in the-
Just like
Did
I
you
did
have
with
to
the
do the
sauce and
outside
cheese
to
and
the center,
pepperoni.
Jonah?
I got no training. I literally never got trained on making pizzas until the management all quit and I showed up and I had to set up the store by myself for the first time. I didn't know. I literally had never done it before. I was a delivery driver before that day.
I'm not gonna lie, I loved when you were a delivery driver because I could be like texting you and talking to you all day, and then like you'd come home with tips.
D-Ray.
No Swiss cheese representation. Thank you so much, D-Ray. No, and then like you'd come home with like a pocket full of change for all the tips.
Yeah.
I was so happy. It was also jangly. You'd make really
Baby
good
Beam
pizza.
says, "Please train me, please." It's such a bottom.
Your bottom cheese.
That's good. Place them as evenly as you can.
Oh.
Is this kind of sensual?
That's good.
There's something sensual
always
about this vibe.
Why do you think?
Micah desperately wants to be trained by the vest management.
I'm just saying, if you put some light music over this, it would have a very specific vibe.
Sky Pancake says this is getting cursed.
Also, people are saying it's a little quiet. You should turn the video up just a touch.
Just a hair?
Yeah, I think.
There you go.
Unless you shouldn't. And then yell at me.
Careful to avoid center loading the topping because it could cause the
Inferno Monkey says I'm ace cheese, so that means
Fairly
you're
Patel
dairy
says
free.
Micah is right.
On the audio.
No, it's only
No,
on
the
the
central.
central.
I am right. It's a little not.
Piano by
A lot.
Marseille says, "Oh yeah, put that top cheese on the pizza."
to be undercooked in the middle.
I wouldn't want that if it was my pizza. What's next?
Well, there are 2 more ingredients.
What? But it's
The top cheese
oh.
and the world...
Oh, the cheese that melts over the ingredients.
Yeah.
That actually makes sense.
I got that.
Out of all
Well, no,
of the
I
places
thought it was
I have
2
worked,
layers of cheese on top of each other. I was like, that makes no
it's
sense
just
to me.
cheese.
Yeah.
No frogs of gender. Michael listens to Pizza Hut pizza making ASMR. Don't out me, Dad.
Famous fairy dust.
Whoa, fairy dust.
That's right. Pizza Hut fairy dust. It's just a little magic
It's crack cocaine. That's why you can't out Pizza the Hut.
ingredient
It was
that we
the
have for
80s.
making it great.
Okay.
You'll see.
Okay.
All right, for the top cheese, how much do we need?
Let's see. Here it is. Can I do it?
Sure.
5 pizza.
Can I do it? Please, tell me
I
I'm
want to be trained.
D-Ray says, train me, please.
That's too much top cheese. That's way too much top cheese.
No, but it's 5.
Okay. I
And then you
spread
go-
the cheese over the top of everything else,
That's way too much
but
top
not
cheese.
on the edge of the pizza.
Right.
What? Why
You
not?
want to get it on the crust.
They
But
can't
the
edge at
crust-
Pizza Hut.
That's good.
Well, no, if the
But I
crust,
feel like I'm being edged.
the crust won't cook right.
But
What
what about like a nice flavorful crust?
It'll be too flat, and it will all rise evenly, and you'll get topping spillage.
No, right? No, yeah.
Yeah, you want the crust to rise because it
Yeah,
holds everything in the pizza.
I have
Worse than
worked
like a
literally
pizza-
everywhere except for a pizza shop, and I feel
the pizza
so
place I worked
sick.
at, the deli I worked at, had this shitty wood fire pizza stove that was really
Oh,
cool.
It
yeah.
actually made it taste better.
It,
So-
it made it taste
That
better.
pizza was
but
really
the
good.
bottom of, well, I don't know, I couldn't eat it. But the bottom of it was so rough, so half the time the pizzas were
you
just like...
making pizza that you have no idea whether
Yeah,
or not
no,
you're
I
doing a
feel
good
like I
job
gave
is
people some
hilarious.
really bad pizzas. I know at least one person I gave an uneatable pizza, and I think about it constantly.
Really?
Yeah. Well, it got like all torn up, and we were in a big rush, so we were just like, what if we just like put it in? And then we did that, and then we were like, oh, yeah, when they came back, we were like, oh my gosh, yeah, sorry, you get a refund over there. Because we had like so many people, and I was tired.
Yeah.
I'm the...
Do you like your job now? I say
Oh, it's
vestily.
worse.
Aw.
Make sure it's perfect. And now it's time for the fairy dust.
Man, no frog, no
This-
gender. I've worked at Little Caesars, Domino's, and Papa John's.
No frog, no gender. You have insane dad lore.
Is the fairy dust just Parmesan cheese? I'd like to
I think
clarify,
so.
it's literally just Parmesan
Maybe it's like
cheese,
Parmesan
right?
cheese with salt in it.
Yeah.
Salt. I love salt.
Amazing substance is fairy dust.
Oh?
And it magically transforms our ingredients into the perfect Pizza Hut pizza.
Come on.
Okay. Actually, it's a careful blend of cheese and spice.
Okay.
But it really does give our pizzas
Cheese and
that
spice.
So it's Parmesan cheese and salt.
Yeah.
extra delicious touch. And we're very careful about the number of shakes we use. You can check the spec chart for the right
The
amount.
number of
You really
shakes.
do call it fairy dust.
That's right. And now,
Shake me.
you see what a delicious and perfect Pizza Hut
I never
can...
explained myself to you, Matty Bites.
Yes, you do. I'm your boss.
pizza looks like before it goes into the oven. Now, we just put it here on the conveyor. Notice how the pizza starts completely outside of the oven. It'll be done in...
Yeah, the pizza starts outside the oven unless you're in a rush, and then everything just kind of keeps getting shoved and pushed and crammed. It's horrifying.
Oh my gosh.
just a few minutes.
Also, yeah, we got the conveyor belt pizza oven like halfway through when I worked there.
Oh yeah, your pizzas fell.
And at some point, so on the end where it comes out, there's like a stopper so it couldn't fall out.
Yeah.
The management got this great idea that if they got rid of the bar, it would make us not get backed up in the pizza oven because we'd have to catch the pizza. Like, we'd have to stop the pizzas. But, like, all that happened was, like, during a rush, we'd lose, like, every third pizza.
God.
Would just, like, fall off and fall on the floor. And, like, we had to put a bucket there. It was a nightmare.
That's
that job,
so stupid.
That was, like, by far the worst job I've ever worked.
What about Hobby Lobby?
No, Hobby Lobby paid me really, really good.
That
was like the trade-off. Like, the manager sucked. Like, he was a douchebag. But, like, I was making like $25 an hour at Hobby Lobby.
Honestly,
D-Ray says, manager lady can manage me all day.
These ovens are calibrated to perfectly cook a pizza as it travels through the oven.
Perfect.
Now, while we're waiting for that to cook, why don't we talk about some of the other products you'll be making?
Yeah.
First of all, there's thin
All
and
right,
crispy pizza.
I'm done with the pizzas. let's go back to I'm doing what's compilation.
Start a poll. Was that a good
Bleeding
training
Strangeness
video?
F's in the chat for all of the fallen pizzas. Micah, what are you talking?
I'm Jonah.
An incredible start.
We turned it up a little.
The fact that they were able to tell that was you saying I'm Jonah. Excellent work.
Oh wait, no, manage me.
Now get them mixed up.
We will find you.
I feel so
It's
menaced.
Jonah. It's Jonah. It's Jonah. Jonah.
I'm not Matty Bites. I'm an imposter. Watch out. Why does his breath look vaguely phallic? We can all agree that USA!
USA! USA!
Oh my gosh, we all just like activated like sleeper agents. That was horrifying.
The Titanic? It's been a bad day for phones. Kids these days, they can't even be a ruthless tyrant. The teacher scared the plant. Oh, so that's her virginity. Nice. What about that? What? Snitch? We just like opening doors.
What do you want from us?
So if you're immature, get the fuck out of here. I guess the alien girlfriend. Redacted is a French name. If you have Bobby pin on your bingo card, mark that square. Oh, yeah, dicks. The width of her feet should be the same as her width all the way up. Well, yeah, you can't take the good man, Jeez Louise's name in vain. Look forward to our next stream where we all crap ourselves. I'm gonna fantasize now. Tearing silk. Go piss, girl. Twinkerbell. Like you're a bowl. I know I'm gonna sound like those people who's like, no, she just looks like a kid. She's 9,000. He does have coldness powers. He's cursed.
What does that mean, Micah?
I don't know. To be cold, so this would help. And only the Muppets can stop it. But he goes in her mouth. Jonah is not turned on by Cosmo and Wanda. The crime family crimed me. All of that money will
Reaching
be
into
going
your
to
money
the
room,
bestiality
gifting
helpline.
it to us.
It was quite a bit of dong. You know when you have meat? What about lizards, Maddie? She looks like a fucking Funko Pop. If you get stabbed in the heart, you can grab them and be like, no, don't go into that sweet night. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh.
We hate you. Girl boss, girl boss, girl boss, girl boss. Guys for calling Maddie a This cold, evil duke. Why would he get with the cold, evil witch? And even an ugly daughter is worth a pretty penny. Am I taking crazy pills? Yeah, her heart beat it and then she pooped herself. Maddie pooped her pants this morning.
You know,
That's aggressively heterosexual. Oh, Jonah, take off your shirt. He goes and buys a sex doll. No, not on the big ass ring.
Women, women, women support women. Yes.
Come on, girl. He stabbed you so easily. You can't even kill him. Look at you, all little and dead. Don't call that. Don't call that. Well, I mean, call that. Don't not call that. Don't call that. Yeah, put a bastard in the chat. Guys, put a bastard in the chat.
What do you mean? Put a
Bastard in the chat. Put your favorite.
Oh wait, Ricky!
It's Ricky! Time. This is Maddie Doors. The thing is, I've genuinely looked into buying an anime schoolgirl uniform for those purposes. A side profile of a clown. Basket! Or fucking die. Man, these guys fucking suck. I'm gonna go have a baby about it. Lizards don't milk. The priest come in and watch him use his rod. Sprinkle some SA on my Cheerios in the morning. That's a normal Sunday. Someone said something about Uncle Seth's my feet are full of pine needles. I said right to bed. I'm a big boy. You know what they say about a guy with big hands? He could not have killed Nicole Brown Simpson. The glove did not fit. She's not gothic. Everyone would hate her.
White.
Black. White.
Stream!
What was the context?
Wait, I gotta...
White.
What were we reading? The third wheel strikes back. Was that the one
That
where she was a
can't-
half?
I'm
The
Googling
third
the
wheel
third wheel.
strikes back is the most fake sounding as webtoon
White.
name.
Damn it, it's not a genie. Your dad? I don't want to fuck him. He got hit with an... When Yeso Young wakes up one day, he finds himself trapped inside the body of Jesse Venetian, the ill-fated second male lead of the mega-hit fantasy romance novel I Quit My Job, Then Became the Princess Bride.
Okay,
This can't be real.
So I remember starting this
Was
one.
it, doesn't it like sister?
I have no idea what could have prompted us to be going white.
Y'all were saying
The
the
Grand
pixel
Chancellor
colors?
would love us.
Thank you, I'm doing what?
The
Thank you for
context
super
was you
chat.
were describing the pix. Oh, right. We were reading them pixel by pixel.
Oh, right.
There it
We were
is.
going left to right.
Arrow, he was so graceful.
Chat, it's easy to remember. Then we forget to remember. Everyone knows there's no water and no fabric in Dream. Maddie loves them. I think they deserve nothing but our finest cheeses. We are not anti-marriage here on the Maddie Bites channel. You're little and dead, and I'm big and alive. But the money room has 10 billion Zimbabwe's in it. Okay, let me be blind. I can't read. If you ever poop our pants on
It really is a shame that Micah's the funniest one here.
shit,
Yeah,
dog,
the
I'm
moment
funny.
you start a YouTube channel, I'll
It's
just
over.
fucking
It's
kill
over.
But I'm
myself.
so bad at
I'm
doing
just
things.
going to kill myself,
I'm
Micah.
so bad at doing
I
things.
will never be funnier than you are.
Like, I
Stream
wrote
it.
like
You call it-
17 pages of a script for a Spy Kids video.
You
that
did.
didn't even make it past Spy Kids 1. I didn't even get to the Spy Kids books.
See,
And the script was bad, mind you.
It wasn't really bad, though.
20 some. After all,
I
our
mean,
time.
there
was a George Bush did 9/11 Elmo joke that I'm quite proud of. That was about George Bush doing 9/11 and also Elmo doing 9/11. I don't remember the full context, but I remember it was really funny, and I don't remember anything. Did you ever finish Family Guy? Got stuck on the third season. I might get back to it. I have a spreadsheet that I might throw in the Discord later.
You should.
Well, what it does that I think is really fun is it tracks every time a character makes another character laugh or cry to determine who's the Family Guy. But the problem with doing, well, not every character, it's every male adult human character.
Because the theme song describes
Lucky there's a man who positively can do all the things that make us laugh and cry.
Positively. So it has to be in a positive sense.
Oh. Maybe. Too late, I've already defined the parameters. So I'm doing every human male adult character to narrow it down so I don't go crazy. But the problem is I'm already going crazy because, like, if Peter makes all of Congress laugh, then he's made a certain amount of people laugh. Is all of Congress in session? Is it Congress and the Senate? Would they be in a joint session for, like, the anti-tobacco speech he's giving? I don't know.
What if, like, the representative of Tennessee didn't show up that day? Like her daughter was giving birth or something.
Like the thing is, I
Who's the
spent
representative of
like
Tennessee?
3 hours trying to figure out how many people were in the audience of Jeopardy in the 90s.
Oh
And
yeah, me and Micah were on that for like 2 days.
apparently it's 100, and then I started being like, anytime a crowd laughs, it's 100. But then they go and speak before Congress, and that's a set number.
I'd say at least 400.
I've been doing what says first world problems. No,
No,
these
this
are
is actually
zero world
No, these are actually
problems.
unemployed people problems.
He's not unemployed, he's fun employed. Ha ha!
We put the fun.
I'm a fun
synchronized
boss.
pissing.
I say
Women,
zestily.
You be looking like great apes. You know, in a fantasy where there's a princess and a gemstone, and
Because I
she's
can
going.
move this and put it downstairs, right?
Okay, here's what we do
You're gonna-
to make this less boring. If they show us feet, and I hope I'm this and that and Caucasian.
It's shocking that one was you and not me.
I'm the only one on my game. I'm the only one doing lettuce puns right now. You gotta go get your slavery gloves. Their kerning is a joke. Get better kerning. The amorphous chick blob just follows me everywhere.
I didn't hear you.
Stolen from! But then I'll get 4 eyes! I failed!
Have you?
Hey, be a goldfish. Pringles! You get hit by a Prius. You wake up in a dog brought to you by Pringles. You're unhappy about it. Bullshit, I could die, wake up. It's gonna be Puss in Boots or Persuade His Dick. 4-tittied cow porn. You'll put Roy Roger
Why would I
in your
say
mouth.
that? Cows shouldn't have any
Yeah,
titties. They should have one
4-titted.
central titty.
I thought, well, do their udders count as titties?
And you'll
No, I'll
suck count that as one titty. So if you're drawing anime cowgirls, and I'm saying this now, apparently previously I thought it was a 4-titted cow porn. I think cows should have a uniboob, no? With
A
multiple
uniboob
nipples?
with all the nipples, yeah. Draw that for Micah in the chat.
Well, I
Oh,
mean,
well, no, don't do that. I would like, if I see that, I will
Mike
hunt
wants
you
to see
down.
that. Oh my gosh, there's more.
pizza!
Yeah, that's Maddie and Ghostly Chronicles' mom eating your guts.
Oh! Yummy!
Delightful.
Oh, Pizza Chan! Oh my god!
Incredible.
Oh,
I
that's
forgot
what
about
Dad sent us furry cowgirl art.
Oh, yeah.
That was the context. Shout out
Yeah.
my dad. I'd curry his favor any day. The rest of the stream is just gonna be us making moth noises. Nintendogs may be killing us. I'm gonna go take the dog out because I'm a saint.
The worst part is that's true.
Punchy, thank you for the super chat.
Side,
Side. The udder has 4 teeth. That cow had 4. That's what I'm saying. Uniboob, right? Right? Chat, validate me.
So for udders, what's the difference between? So okay, wait. The tit is the nipple,
No, the udder.
or is the udder the nipple of the boob? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Bowser Jr. got her! The Council of Pussy. Sometimes women wear clothes. They do it pretty well. That's why we should both be the same moving target. He just goes around going, patter, patter. Hi, I'm cheating Wandering Eye's husband. Ask me
Their ass is
anything.
good.
The gods want to thwart my marriage. This sounds so familiar. Biscuits? My aura's never been pinker. I'm saying, like, meth? You're pretty close to how you are. You're a human. And of course, you know me, Michelangelo. Anyway, I'm gonna go sell you for smokes. Everyone, put Maddie Bites in the chat. Hi, guys. Welcome to the penis stream. I hope you can... What? What are you talking about? Why was that the penis stream?
Oh, because little Jonah.
What?
Mr. Limpet, and then take out his bones and eat him. Stop having sex with your wife and have sex with my daughter. Mark off abortion cookies on here. I remember the context for that one. Hand fork, hand fork, hand fork. I only have one pair of feet. Death to some women.
As you should.
Ready to drop some fruit jam. Maddie bit me, and if you broke the skin, I'm suing you. Can we get something in the chat for brutal
Beheadings.
decapitation?
Nicer.
Every person who points one finger at Maddie has 4 fingers. You think Maddie...
It's driving me crazy. I didn't realize how often I don't have the text in the reading box.
No, it's
really
quite bad. I mean, doing it right
The
now, yeah, we're
sexy,
good.
sexy horse Winnie. That's on you.
A great baseball diamond is gonna be stolen at the Mallory Gallery. Mari says that these will be on the internet forever, by the way. Yeah,
As
fucked.
they should. This is me and Micah and Jonah untainted for your delicate little eyes.
We ain't got no taints.
Ends of like. Don't clip that.
We went to the.
deep
Now
dive
you're
says-
just trying to get tainted.
Tally says, you know what? Hell yeah, Micah.
Micah!
Micah! Micah! Micah! Micah! Micah!
Micah! Micah!
Micah! Micah! Micah! Micah!
Worst trip of the year, baby!
Proper
Mac, lean on me.
You opened up the money room a little too much. Maddie's gotten too big now.
I think we're all married to Renelle. That's sort of symbolic because the black mold is in her lungs.
Yeah. She jerking her penis?
Oh no, she has a business. Did I mean bonus?
Oh my. Oh my gosh, Mari says you need to play these in your funerals.
What funeral? I'll never be found. Miss Dad. A hard cut to her getting hit by a bus. I mean, if I was a Hollywood handsome fella, I do not care if you're a magic human popsicle. You wake the girl up before you kiss her.
Yeah.
She's gonna show up and her brain is now just like 12 lions.
In this economy, either.
That one didn't even make any sense.
Go back a second. What comic was that?
I think it
You
was
just-
Acting
you just-
Empress.
This wasn't in my adoption. That can't be real.
No, I know that one's real. We didn't
This
get very
wasn't
far
in my
into it because it
adoption
just
plan.
sucked.
12 lions.
In this
Cock-a-doodle.
economy, either you pee-pee or you poo-poo. Jonah has
That's so true.
opinions about cow meat. Secret number 1.
When she looked at me
The universe
with
is
such
big.
pity.
Consent is great.
The glass. I'm not talking about anything important today.
How Amish do you have to be before the federal government is like, you don't have to pay
Calls
taxes?
bullcrap.
He's not too young to kidnap a girl.
You're running up to women and stealing their milk in the night.
Just need this.
You know the context for that.
Are you stealing women's milk?
No.
Seed. Just need the seed. I said some things I shouldn't have.
Star!
Women be dropping like flies.
It's really hot. You know how maids be like.
He's okay. If he's gonna fuck the dog, this is the worst story I've ever read. But if you have like a layer of Vaseline over your eyes, they look great. I stand by that. If he doesn't fuck that dog,
like
it's
a girl
been
who
since
can
If he
kiss
doesn't fuck
mouth.
that dog, it's a fine comic. If he fucks the dog,
I don't know,
created
man.
a weird environment. We stand a 5-toed queen. According to some new bestiality laws, you're not really allowed to do that anymore. So I'm Micah. That's like Amish cosplay. Why is her boob on fire? I was very worried after stream you were gonna cut me and throw my blood on holy relics. Oh, she used to be a nerd. Get the fuck out of here.
Probably because he slept with a poor.
There was one time she was really, really white. Now she's sort of a green. Yeah, I'd hate to colonize perfect marriage revenge. You're drinking cockroach paste. You may stand a biological queen. Paula, whose name means stinky ugly baby. Or whatever. I'll slap Jonah. Here come bending! Well, Maddie's actually a former member of the British royal family. Jack, can I get a pants pooper in the below?
I woke up very wet. And please don't clip that out of context.
I remember the context. I have a big mason jar of water
And that
that's
led
on
you
my
to-
bedside table.
that led you to-
It was really sexy. And what happened?
Little Micah was really
It
excited.
spilled in my sock drawer, so all my socks were wet. And I remember that.
Micah and all his wet socks.
No, I'm a nice guy. No, Jonah just got on the table and did a regular dump. Name your children bonus. If we get married, us brothers, we'll sleep in the same bed like married people do. You smash, you hit. What? What?
Micah, you are perhaps the funniest person I have ever
What?
met.
What could I have meant by that?
There's no context for that one that's justifying.
It's not to love. You can't see this. My arm fell off. I'll continue talking about the OJ trial.
We don't know how old the beast body is. I have like a shrine to the Ewoks in my room.
Sorry,
Wow.
I'm reacting.
Do you like jam on his hand?
Born on a fake leap day. I would rather than read.
Him.
We stand the mustache twin.
Watch me tongue you, uncle.
Yeah, you're getting sold to One Direction.
Mine was.
Is it you? I may have finally cracked. Kill John Lennon. Is this fucking Puka the Magical Exposition Fairy?
I'm
Chat,
not gonna
come at
kiss
you,
a fairy.
coward. This bridal shop is cursed. I don't know what Amish people look like.
She's got robot feet.
No, I'm not
actually-
judging. I wasn't judgmental
believe
little
you thought
shit.
those
It's
socks
milking
were
ridiculous.
robot
And not
feet.
I stand by it. They
So,
are. Bastard common orphan. Okay, you brutish gorilla. Is the pink regression? Give me. I don't know.
Whoa!
I remember one thing for the super chat. I took that 5 times to make sure it was my cat. No, who else? The Amish.
I'm tweaking.
My guy begging you to start that YouTube channel. It would be gold. The problem is, the thing I'm currently caught up on is taking up all my time. I'm trying to animate scenes from the Revenge of the Sith audiobook, but I can't animate, so I'm very slowly cutting out all the mouths from the 2003 Clone Wars
Also
series
involves
to make him
begging
go
me
waka waka
to draw.
Aegon Kolar.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's Aegon Kolar.
How do you spell that?
Maybe you are autistic.
It's how you think. With an E.
Agonistic.
I don't even think it is Aegon Kolar. I think Aegon Kolar's the Ithorian. Also wrong. Yeah, it's the Ithorian. I am having to change. I am having to change some stuff
Okay,
with
well,
Aegon
if it's
Kolar.
not Aegon Kolar,
Why
who
does
is it?
he look like a?
I stalk Jedi Revenge of the Sith. I don't know.
Who else do you stalk?
What?
What?
Am I stalking people? I was thinking
Oh,
about Revenge
I
of the Sith. Stalk. No, not Amataphora. What the fuck are they called? No,
I
that's
stalk aliens.
that's fucking Ricotta from the
cheese?
Eternal Empire. None of these are the right one.
fucking
It's Coleman
cheese?
Trevor. It's not. Is it Coleman Trevor? Look up Coleman Trevor. I don't think it is.
You were
It's
saying,
Coleman something. It's not Coleman.
You're
Coleman Kakaj.
You're saying.
Yeah,
the
he had
most
me draw
cra-
Coleman Kakaj.
Yeah. So if I ever finish this, you'll
This
see.
handsome fucker.
You'll
You
see.
know when you throw an alphabet down the stairs?
Oh, why am I
these
angry?
Are the
Why are
names.
we angry?
Why are we angry?
Oh, because I was typing.
Ah! Yeah, Jonah drew Coleman Kakaj for me
Hi, I'm Micah. I'm here to say I'm little and sticky and really hate all people.
I'm
with the
sorry.
comic artist Salvador LaRocca. I fucking hate. Make me angry. I hate Salvador LaRocca. I don't hate him. I hate his art. His art is quite bad. If you ever want a good time, look up Salvador LaRocca Star Wars art. It's some fugly ass bullshit, folks.
Alright, you're done.
Life at whim.
I'm almonds. Cut off the ears of all the lower horses.
Almonds.
Remember, guys, we won't read smut, but we will show it. Thank you so much for watching my
Minecraft compilation.
Oh, very good compilation. I like the parts with Micah.
Okay, there's one. No, wait, we have so many more.
Thank you, Punchy, for the super chat. Y'all just keep adding clippable content for I'm doing what guys are doing great.
Thank you so much, Punchy.
It's okay, buddy. We're just being very loud. It's alright.
We have a scary bear. We have.
Which one?
That's the middle one.
This one?
Yeah, it's the scary bear or a guy who exploded.
Yeah, wait.
There-
Open in a different media player if you have one.
I don't think
Right-click
he has
it.
one.
Right click. Open with. You don't have the one I want to do movies and TV or Windows Media. D-Ray, thank you for the super chat. Check fan art.
Ooh. Uh-oh. It's all just stuffed into one.
Yeah, I follow.
And then the little udders are sticking out the top like some lace.
I have no thoughts. Wait, before we do
Thank you
this,
so much,
I'm
D-Ray.
going to go put some stuff in a room.
He's going to go.
I'll go pee.
Yeah.
I also could use to pee.
You know, in this economy, I was thinking about it. If you could only afford to pee or poop, peeing is better because then
well,
you.
I don't agree with that at all.
Well, no, peeing is better.
But then my stomach would hurt.
But like if. No, I mean like if you had to choose just one.
But then my stomach would hurt from
No,
not
but if you
poopings.
peed, then you could pee anywhere.
But you can also poop anywhere.
No, but then you
You
gotta.
just have to be brave.
And then you have to spend more money on toilet paper.
Not
Pooping.
necessarily.
What kind of...
If
Excuse
you
me?
spread properly, you're gonna be clean. I think you're just a coward about pooping. You're afraid of the poop.
I think
Micah needs to come
peeing
back
is-
so our stream could be funny again, because this derailed fucking
Fairly
fast.
Fatale says, "Go, piss girls!" Right? What's a VLC? I don't have a VLC, Maddie. What's VLC?
Oh, VLC, it's a video player.
Oh, that's
I should
Jonah's
have
computer.
VLC.
Maddie, they're men. Men don't use toilet paper. You don't use toilet paper?
I do use toilet paper. Gross people don't use toilet paper.
I'm back, and all the things I saw, you were there, and you were there.
Why were we in the...
And you were there,
Wait,
chat.
if you're up, do you want to take Trumps out? Because you're a
gonna go
saint?
piss.
I don't want to take chirps out.
You don't wanna
Because I
take-
take chirps out, and he
I don't think we
no.
have enough time left in stream to justify taking him out right now.
No Frogs, No Gender says you can pee in a bottle, but you can't poop in a bottle.
Only if you're
This is the type of cowardice that makes America great.
I
I
love-
agree with Jonah. He might just,
He's fine.
He'll be
good.
fine. He's been out.
No, I love going for hikes because then
I'll see if
you can just pretend that you're a wild animal.
Hey, Trips, you want water?
And I'm a wild animal, I'll tell you. Not with that attitude? No.
Come here.
You shouldn't use...
Consume.
I thought, okay, no, like
Yeah,
you're not...
he's thirsty.
There you go. Sorry, baby. No,
I
you
mean, he's
shouldn't
fine.
get a bidet. I really should get a bidet.
You want me to get a bidet?
My sister had a bidet, and I got so confused. I was sitting, and I didn't know how to use it, so I just pushed the first button, and water shot.
I mean, that's what it's supposed to do,
No,
Maddie
it
Bye.
shot between my legs, and it hit the wall in front of me. Like a water fountain that was too pressurized.
I mean, that's, by all accounts, what it's supposed to do.
Maddie, you thought you were a bonzi? A
Borzoi.
borzoi? I am a borzoi. I'm a wild animal.
All right, I think we're all back, and with so many minutes left in the stream,
everybody.
let's watch showbizpizza.com.
Oh, good night, baby beam.
Good
I
night, baby
peed.
beam.
You'll never guess from where.
You,
the video
you
is
broke it.
Little
You
Jonah!
broke it. You broke it with your pee.
That's where you peed from.
We're real funny tonight,
Cocomelon.
gang.
Audio? Whoa. Man, this sucks.
You picked it.
Well, I thought it was really cool and
They're
neat.
getting real artsy. They're like, yeah, show them the process of setting up the video before we show it to them.
Inferno Monkey 22 says bidets intimidate
And
me.
adjust
What, with
flag.
a good time?
Have you ever used a
No,
bidet?
ma'am.
Whoa.
Videotape's ready.
Yeah.
Okay, roll and record this one. Okay, rolling.
Whoa, broken fourth wall, boys and girls, and everything in
And
between.
speed.
Showbiz Pizza Place promo show.
Ah, look at here.
Who are you?
Well,
Oh,
press
he's
this
so
in no
scary.
time. And the music goes down and round.
So
Literally couldn't be lower quality. Let's
All
We
right,
will
so
find
that-
another thing.
So that one's McDonald's, and this one is a guy exploding.
Okay.
I think we
well,
should
don't
do
know
that
what
when it's the funnier
means.
one.
I don't know what.
Maddie's water just fell. Maddie's water. Artemis, I want you to know that you make me upset and that's not okay. Why?
What did you do,
What did I do?
Micah?
Here, wait. I'll apologize.
Here, I'll get my ukulele.
Yeah, wait, I'll apologize. I'll apologize. We have so much time left in the stream. We're great. We have so much
I
time.
mean, we could always go a little bit over.
We have so much time, Maddie.
Tally's awake at 5
Artemis says,
a.m.
keep doing what you're doing, Mike. I don't care. Too late. I'm apologizing. I'm sorry.
He's sorry.
That I said bidets were a good time.
He's sorry.
I guess you just should stay stinky.
Stinky.
No bidets are fine.
You're stinky.
I'm sorry.
He's sorry. He's sorry.
About the bidets.
You're stinky.
I'm
You're
sorry.
stinky.
I'm sorry. In so many ways.
6 a.m. Good for you, Tally. Water Cooler Films. This is the channel I got it from, so if you want to watch more, go to them.
Twice. 2 logos.
Yeah, just in case you missed the first
Stuff that made me watch in public.
That's what that sign says.
Why was she... Wait a second, guys. She was just wearing socks.
Oh, they're saying this one's loud.
Loud. Turn it down.
We're
probably-
sorry.
Probably desktop audio. That's gonna be quite
Yeah,
loud.
and then he...
Wait, no, but seriously, she was just wearing socks.
Was she? I thought she was wearing like some type of lingerie. I love lingerie.
She had a side.
I love boys and girls in lingerie. Yeah, there's a sock.
She's just wearing...
No, she's about to flip the sign over, dude. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Boo. I'm sorry, that was the patriarchy
Okay,
talking.
but still, why is the Publix ad got burlesque in it?
You don't like a good time.
Keep watching. And then these two pass, and he's checking her out.
Holy shit, he did!
That man just got so horny, fireworks shot out of his dick and he died!
I hate it when that happens. Every year, 5 to 10 men die from explosive horny penis fireworks.
And with your help,
You can make it 11.
100%.
That's why
Also, who's that guy there?
I don't know.
Why didn't he do anything
He's
to help?
causing this. This woman, we have to put her away. She's doing this intentionally.
What? Nuh-uh. Women be making...
Women be exploding men, Maddie. Women be ending. What's gonna happen?
Do you think his penis is going
He's peeling a banana.
Oh no. That's the most sexual fruit.
I don't know what lesson I'm supposed to be learning from... Don't litter!
How could this possibly be related to Publix? What the
Why
fuck is
this
happening?
related to Publix? That's my question.
Why is everybody...
No! This is a fucking massacre.
Why is... Joe's bar needs to be looked at by the public health OSHA people.
By the Publix. Ocean. Oh no, it's another sad
So
cloud.
don't run into people, don't check... don't litter. Yeah.
I'm learning nothing out of this. Oh, he sold that so well.
happening?
Is this, what is this? What am I
I
learning?
don't know. It says, hey, quick question. What the fuck are we watching?
It was... So pause. This was in... Because I found like a big old thing that was like,
I'm
like
so
training
confused
videos.
right now.
And this was one of the training videos. And here's the thing, I don't watch the entire video before I pick them because I don't want to I want my reaction to be raw and real and emotional. So I only watched the first guy exploding and I didn't realize it was just vandals exploding themselves.
Go like halfway through the video.
No.
Man, you gotta fix something in your computer. Like you got like drivers broken.
Yeah.
Oh, and we broke it. I'm not watching
I'm
that
not.
again.
Yeah, it restarted.
Fortunately, thank you for the super chat. Joe's bar is booby trapped with lamp. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, then let's this last one you guys are gonna get a kick out of. It's a McDonald's custodial film, and it was really funny. So I put it on the list, and it was
Fuck yeah.
oh yeah. Oh fuck that custodian. I've done one before. Yeah.
And she ended that.
Hi, Chris.
Nobody asked me stupid questions.
Do it for us too.
I think there. should
Visiting
be good.
Studio says, Maddie, where did you find these?
If you look up
Internet.
like either like old or vintage employee training videos.
Oh, hi, Jennifer.
Welcome to your
A
first day
little
on the
bit
job.
more.
Thank you.
Here for a cup of coffee?
Oh, great.
Scott.
Uh,
You're gonna meet Chris. He's our new
but
custodian.
yeah.
Scott?
No, you'd bring me home trinkets.
Yeah.
It was you'd find loose change for me.
Yeah, I was saying, turn out that we have a separate volume than y'all do, which maybe we should figure out one of these days, but also I don't think there's anything we can do about it. But so, like, we have no idea how loud we're putting it out.
That's true. What?
That's coming through in my headphones.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's fun to play with.
See?
What an asshole.
Bob Logan, this is Chris Ferguson.
You just swore in the training
Guys,
video.
I'm so sorry that there were swear words on the Maddie Bite stream.
Oh my gosh.
Our good Christian stream
fuck.
would never have a swear
F.
word. This is a PG
What,
rated
the H-E
stream.
double hockey sticks?
H-E double fuck would never.
Bob's the owner-operator.
Oh, hello.
Another
Hello,
fucker in a
hello.
vest. Get these guys out of corporate. We need real, raw
Why
managers.
did you say what an asshole? What happened just there?
In fairness, we were yelling.
There's good things about you. Welcome aboard.
Well, thank you, Mr. Logan.
Bob, call me Bob.
I knew he was too excited to be going to work at McDonald's. I've worked at McDonald's. It's a place.
Chris.
Oh?
McDonald's. It's a place.
I believe this is from the 70s
Thank you.
as well. Ooh, coffee.
Before we get started, Chris, do you have any questions?
What is she wearing?
Look at her sick ass
Look at
tie.
her. Yes.
We have different fashion styles, and that's
I love
fine.
Have you
her.
seen what I'm about to wear tomorrow, Micah?
Have you seen?
It left me speechless.
It really did.
You came in and were talking to me, and I was just kind of, gaping. Sitting there, gaping.
What's a McSee?
I'm sorry.
Was little
That's
Micah
McDonald's
also
language.
there gaping?
They
Stop
call
it.
the custodian the McSee because,
A
well, there's
McSee?
clean.
Do you
A
think they call the
McSee?
custodian the McSee
Fairly
because
Fatale?
they don't have to pay them as much?
Fairly Fatale says, "Mommy."
And then there's McDonald's clean.
Yeah, because McDonald's is not as clean as everywhere else.
Well, everywhere else is clean, but McDonald's is clean in your heart. Pray, Toronto.
There was one day I was cleaning and this lady come up to me and she was like, you know, I just have to tell you, this is the cleanest McDonald's I've ever been in. And I like looked at her and I was like, what kind of fucking McDonald's are you going to? Damn.
Our business. You're the new McSee. It's your job to make sure that this McDonald's restaurant is the cleanest place in town.
I'd really love if this just like escalated, like it turned into The Last Starfighter. They're like, you are the McSee! You're the
It's
only one
weird
who can do this!
The trainer in this video doesn't really look anything like the woman from the last training video, but she has the same energy about her.
Yes,
Mommy.
Wow.
Let's get started.
Wait, why are they laughing?
I imagine this was shown somewhere, right? Like someone picked this up.
I don't know.
Well, let's wash a few windows, shall we?
Ready when you are.
So, step one.
No, I'm
Take
not
the
the
brush
Elon
and
Musk.
Dip it in the bucket. And brush the solution on.
Brush the
That's
solution.
not
Stand-
how we clean
Did
our
he just
windows.
taste it?
No. That's not how you clean. You don't take like a horse brushing brush and clean your windows with that.
D-Ray says, "I love butch managers."
I can look at it once
Mommy?
and look at it twice and spot clean that window with a paper towel.
I like the guy in the background
That's
right
it.
there.
That's the way to do it. Buff that window.
Oh,
Yeah, why are we getting like someone
Oh.
else's backing track? Like, I love the guy in the background right there. Who's speaking?
Buff that window.
Clean until you see McSee.
Hey, is that him? Was that him walking by?
Oh, I guess this is
Well,
from something. I
They
still
say
like
if
it
you're
though.
really good, you'll see McSee.
It seems that there are lots of little things to be taken care of in the dining room. Chandelier.
Mixie.
Ghostly
Mixie?
Chronicles says,
See?
Mixie.
says Zooey Mama.
There's high chairs, pictures, plants, that kind of thing.
The little things. You hit it right on the head, Chris.
This
The
motherfucker's gonna
details.
clean the
Bunch of-
plants?
I mean, if they're
Finesse the
plastic,
details
you
if you're
got
going to see
to.
McSee.
Jennifer, have you ever seen McSee?
Oh, sure he's around here somewhere.
What? I thought you were
We've got a
McSee.
floor
Wait,
model.
are you
Is he
talking
not
about
McSee?
the Ronald McDonald?
I thought he was McSee. Who's McSee?
I'm confused.
Whoa, hold on there, Chris. I'm glad to see you're so enthusiastic.
But
you're
there's a
defeating
special
the
way
pur-
we do things. You shove that broom right up in there and walk around. Then you're sweeping all day long. That way it's McDonald's clean.
Just a little bit, okay? You're sweeping too fast.
Yeah, you're right.
You can't sweep too
Hey,
No,
fast.
elaborate! What the
Yeah,
fuck do you
it
mean?
really-
I expected it to be like, you're sweeping too fast.
And
See,
it's
when
every-
you
it-
sweep too fast, the dust gets picked up in the air. But no, she was like, no, fuck you, man. Slow down.
You're too fast.
What, you
Been a
think we're
pretty
getting
good
paid for this shit?
exercise
You're paid by the
routine.
hour.
I'm glad
Slow
you
down.
look at it that way, Chris, because now we're gonna rinse.
Boy, McDonald's doesn't do anything halfway, do they?
They do everything halfway.
No, they don't do anything halfway. They only do it a quarter way.
If you're watching,
just the tip, Mixie.
if you watched this Sunday stream and I seemed lower energy, I probably didn't. It's because McDonald's made me feel like garbage.
Mixie?
Oh, I meant we.
You know what McDonald's is terrible at? If you tell them to make a burger with no bun and no cheese, they shit their fucking pants.
Spit on me.
I would like to apologize to Maddie Bites for spitting on her. They have no idea what to fucking do. They just, like, throw all the ingredients in, like, the randomest tray you've ever seen.
Yeah.
And
It's
then,
their
like,
pancake tray.
it's a monster. Wendy's is better.
You know, I've got a feeling if you keep talking that way, Chris, you're gonna see McSee before long.
What the fuck?
Well,
Is he like Santa
I'm a little
Claus?
worried. I don't want to see Mixie.
If
Look at that
Ronald
stance, though. You can really tell she's managing the hell out of this back
She looks
room.
like a 3D model. She looks like the G-Man.
If the Ronald McDonald walked into my, like, McDonald's that I worked at, I think I would cry from
The floor's then,
sadness.
Chris. Good job.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
What about the baseboards, Chris? Did you detail the job? What can you do to finesse it?
Mixie.
He's starting to hear him.
It's the voice. He must be a descendant of what's her face, Susan. What's her name? From
The girl.
Meow,
Meow,
meow.
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 Say, Jennifer, do you think maybe I should wipe down the baseboards?
No,
I mean,
Frog
there's
Jenner
just a
says, I was
few
hugged by
areas.
Ronald McDonald once. You have told me that.
Oh,
the,
yeah,
like
I
the
remember
real
that.
official one.
You
Like-
meant like Ronald McDonald and then some other random
Richard
fucker.
Simmons.
Yeah, at his like
Mari
Eagle
says
Scout
Susan
meet.
Jane?
Susan
Susan
Jane.
Jane.
Boys told me to do it, so
I believe you've seen McSee, Chris.
let's have some applause. We saw McSee, everybody.
Yeah, I don't know what the backing track is. Like, who is this?
I don't know.
Good for you.
You know what I hate? A dirty restroom. Oh, I can't stand it, especially in a restaurant, you know?
Yeah.
Boy, you
I hate things too.
The sad part is he came into this job full of life and personality, and then McSee entered him.
I
The spirit of
I
hate.
mean, that's where we can make or break our reputation,
Many
right there.
things.
That's our credibility.
So, when do I start?
Right now. Come on.
Great.
Why
When
do you
you
want
wash
to get
the
it?
walls and
There was
fixtures,
one day.
use a
Wait,
clean
pause.
version.
I was the. Oh, thank you so much, Punchy. Chris licked the stamp before work. Yeah. No, but there was one day I was the custodian at the McDonald's, and I came in, and, like, I was working, I was doing my thing, and all of a sudden someone comes out, and they're like, hey, someone smeared poop all over the walls, and I was like, oh my
I've had
gosh.
that happen.
My
Yeah,
man-
who are y'all fuckers smearing poop on the walls?
No,
I've never.
The funny thing is, my manager was there, and he's like, oh, we'll just have our dishwasher do that. And I was like, oh my gosh, thank so goodness. I was so worried I'd have to clean.
Thank you, no gender, no dogs, for this beautiful, beautiful
Micah.
fan art. For those of you who don't know, in Utah right now,
Julia Reagan!
there's these billboards
I didn't have
Like-
to clean it.
everywhere.
It was the dishwasher. I know. Unfortunate for him. Because he, that's like
Yeah,
the
Julia
only...
fucking Reagan. Who I
Yeah.
have nothing but...
This woman, Julia Reagan, where it's like, wife, mother, grandmother, we will miss you. And they're like,
They're
it's
everywhere.
all over the entire state. It's crazy.
Yeah. It's, yeah. No, it's like the one
Apparently
time
she
gender
was-
stereotypes were super good, and people went, oh, you're a girl. You don't have to go clean the dirty poo off the wall. We'll get the boy to do that. And I was like, yes.
Yeah.
Sexism.
All right, well,
It's
I
working
think...
in my
So
favor.
for those of you who don't know, that is the context behind this incredible name.
It's great.
I
I feel
think...
like you would wear that outfit. I think we do have to.
I think Chirps is telling us we need to...
Yeah,
All right,
I'm
well,
sorry.
I will
I'm sorry,
play us
guys.
out.
So,
Micah, sing us a little ditty.
what have we learned today, you beautiful motherfuckers? We've learned, well, for one, we think we're way funnier than we probably are, but B, we've learned There's 2 types of cheese, one tops and one bottoms. But you know, it doesn't matter, 'cause on top is a woman in a vest, you know. It's okay to dom mom when you're in a vest. I don't know why I said that. I regret saying that. Everything is okay. We learned how to work today. I keep expecting Maddie to end stream. We learned to work today, but like we were in the 80s.
Bye, everybody. Thank you for